Yeah, wait, so that bullshit. Okay. Giving me my pep talk before this man's live child. What's up, y'all? Oh, I am to make you feel. I am here to make you feel better, Angela. I am here, baby. I am here to make you feel all you need to feel. Tonight is our men's panel. Okay, I am going to drop the link for us to get into our situationship. All right. And because Envy got me in class. Not you ain't staying because Envy. Hey, Cosmic Boo. Hey, VA, I missed you today. How you been, Boo? Don't be working too hard on me now. Don't be working too hard. Dracula, I'm not about to. When I saw your comment over here rolling my joint, Dracula, you know you owe me a joint, Dracula. You owe me a joint, girl. You made me spill my weed over here laughing at you in your comments. Time I'm coming up as a man tonight. Time for some serious business. Hey, baby. Hey, his name Morgan Adria, so sister. Mm-hmm. So, sister, ain't straight nobody, ain't sorry, boo. I'm gonna make you feel good, Angela. I'm gonna get you some laughter and get your mind off of what you got going on. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, Cosme, I have not lost a friend, thank God. At all. None of my childhood friends is gone. They're still alive and thriving and stuff. So I'm very happy about that. But I can imagine losing a friend. If you got a set of balls, hit the link. Hey, Pinky Mouse. You listening from the clouds? Okay. Well, we about to do our men's panel where the men talk about what they need to talk about and get things off of their chest. I'm gonna try to do this with them at least twice a week so y'all can get, used to the men and stuff. But I'm gonna try to do this twice a week. The man that is invited is invited. If you know that you are banned, please do not come up here and hit my link. Okay? If you know that you are banned, please do not come up here and hit my link. Only the men that is allowed to come up can come up. The ones that are banned, please stay your ass away. Thank you. What's up, Belinda? Okay, we're gonna be talking about the army. I want to get in their mind of how they feel about the military and the army. How so much of the money keeps going to these defense weapons of the military and stuff. Department of the CIA. I want to talk to them about Camilo Anthony. I want to talk about the Casey case as well. I want to talk to them about women, how they feel about women, how they think women's supposed to move as girlfriends, fiancées, wives, what makes them be the man that they are, how could we I'm tired of telling y'all who got banned. Maybe go back and look. Don't tell me to put no name on nothing. I'm not telling y'all who banned. Y'all know who banned and y'all ask me so I can keep saying these people names, knowing that they been out of the sector. I'm not falling for that okie doke. If y'all want to know who banned, go to my other channel, go to my other damn live, and you will find out who banned. I'm not about to keep repeating who banned over and over and over again. Damn. Angela, girl, that getting on my motherfucking nerves. And hey, Dory. Hey, Mimi. But, girl, I'm not about to repeat to y'all who been. Every time y'all come, I got to repeat to y'all who the fuck been. At this point, y'all know what you're doing. Hey, kicking it. Dracula, we can't let you up unless you identify as the man. Do you identify as the man, Dracula? Yes, Dory, go to my other line. The one with dragons, go to the beginning of that live and you will hear all the people that's been. Right, Tiffany. Hey, Madison. Hi, Madison. Right, Tiffany, just nasty. Nasty ass. Ain't nobody got time for his messy ass shit. They Dory over there being messy and shit. Dory, girl. Hey, Mr. Williams. How you listening? You supposed to be up here for the men panel. Don't get cold feet on me now. Where is the men? Don't let me not rush them because I was late. I was 5 minutes late. So let me not. Well, I'm days late. So let me not rush them. Oh, they said Diva posted all. I have to go look on Diva's wall because somebody said Diva got some shit going on their wall. I guess they trying to say she doxing. So I'm gonna go over there and look, child. Diva doxing. I'm gonna stop addressing Diva. I can't address Diva no more. I can't fuck with Diva no more, and then she pretty much gonna have to be on the ban list. And she ain't even a part of the sector. Damn, Diva, you just had to let somebody, whoever you doing it to, fuck you up. Damn, I can't never, ever, ever get no good ones out here. Yeah, Kanye, you can still draw down. Where the hell you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Look who always show up on time. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all can say what you want about Noble, but he shows up on time. Okay? He's a man of his
What up,
word. He show up
though?
on time. What's good, Noble? It might just be
What's
me and
going
you
on,
tonight.
Miss
I don't know.
Intel?
The man acting
Well,
scared.
if
He
that's
acting
how I gotta
scared
be,
though.
that's how I gotta be.
Right, we'll run it up for the girls. I do want to talk
Right,
about
right.
the LGBTQI community and how the men feel about the LGBTQI community, always putting themselves on them as straight men and violating them, and then trying to say that every man is gay, every man was born gay and stuff like that. I heard that somewhere too, where I think she called the messy pot. She called the messy pot noble, and he was a
um,
man until he transitioned into trans woman. But now he want to say that every man is gay and every woman is a lesbian.
no,
No.
if a person want to feel that way about themselves, wherever their journey is, as far as their sexuality, that's fine. But everybody, I know I'm not, and all throughout my life, I always was
Hey,
curious about
Kindling.
women. I was always curious, sexually curious about women. I ain't never had no inclination about doing anything with a man all my life, so that's incorrect. But I get it.
Right,
I
and
understand.
I don't want no woman either. I don't want to start
Yeah,
no fire. Shit, I want the fire to
yeah.
put me out, baby. I need the
Stop
fire
that.
to put me out. Now that started.
No, no. What they
Okay,
got? You gotta make enough motion so you put out your own fire. Make enough motion to put your own fire out. You got all that.
well, you don't have to worry about that because you a man. I'm talking about women and women. Ain't nobody got time for that. We need somebody to put the fire out and I start the baby. Okay?
I could do both.
I do want to be
I could do
messy with the
both.
rest of y'all. I need Slapper, get your ass
They
up here,
never.
Slapper.
They never show up. I mean, come on, brothers, come on, man. I mean, people
That's
say a
what
lot of
Mama
stuff
Nick. I
about
knew he was
Noble.
coming. Let's go,
Come
Nick.
on, I was about to
Little
say, I was about
Lil.
to go the fuck off.
He wasn't gonna let me down. He be waiting on my man's piano
Hey,
because this when he get
I'm
to
kind of
get
wondering why ain't
out.
nobody. I
They
wonder why ain't
coming.
nobody hit me on the payphone at the shelter. So what's the topic?
This might be a little going on. We
I
finna
think
be
you
talking
got.
about a
Well, I
lot of
just
stuff.
heard something about the LGB. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
said the LGBT.
Yeah, I just
I
heard
said
something
something
about the
about the LGBT.
LGBT thing, and when I clicked the link.
Yeah, I was saying that I saw the messy pot, and most of y'all know who she is. She used to be over here in the beach at the two watching, and then she ended up doing like Tasha K them and going into the gospel celebrity news. She called the messy pot now. But remember, he before he even transitioned for the people who used to watch him for a long time, you will know that he used to be a whole nigga before he turned into a trans. But he was over there saying that every man is gay, every man is attracted to some men in their lifetime. And I was like, what? I just need to know from the men, like, how do y'all feel that they always putting that on y'all
That's self
men that
protection.
you is not attracted?
That's self
Okay, they go
protection,
Mr.
man.
Williams.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
pizza.
Mr. Williams.
Hello,
yeah,
pizza.
I don't even look at dudes like that, Paul. So yeah,
Right, right,
I can't
believe,
give you no
right.
action like you know what I mean. But I will say this though, it is definitely an old nigga on this joint that be like, I'm more handsomer than you. You like how soft my beard is, and I'll be like, pause. What the fuck is wrong
Who
with you, my
you
man? You
talking about?
really got to be crazy. Yeah, yeah.
Who you talking about? Who
Pardon me.
you got
Yeah,
that? Really?
I
Really?
heard you don't. I heard you don't want the dude name said. But I'll be like, yo, this old nigga crashing out. Like, who the fuck does that? Like,
Oh yeah, definitely don't
but
mention you. Y'all go envy here.
yeah, but
Good
old
evening,
nigga over
gentlemen.
there now crashing out. He want. Yeah.
What's up,
Oh, what's
Mr.
the scene?
Crothers?
All right. Darcy. Yeah, I done spoke on
Okay,
that so
so
much,
let me
child.
tell y'all what y'all go. What's gonna be our topic? The military.
Okay.
Uh, Camelo Anthony. I do want to get y'all full whatever opinion on that. Then the Casey boy, that's 14, that got shot by the Asian man. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, so I want to get y'all pick y'all brain on that. I did want to get into the LGBTQI since we did that. We doing that first, which was what I said about how they always trying to put that on. And it's not just y'all men, women too. I'm gonna do my women's panel too. I'm gonna bring that back so I can get their opinion on it. And Brooke ain't got to worry about this one because Brooke done dabbled and stuff, so she probably gonna be like, well, we might like them every once in a while, you know.
Okay,
So, but
so
I can have that
um,
conversation with them too.
I kind of think you might want to go to uh the Carmelo thing first, cause I think you're gonna probably boot me off after I give you my opinion on that. And
I'm not gonna boot you off.
I definitely think the Asian guy should have got the axe for that situation because he was dead wrong. No matter how you slice that right there, but um,
So, which one y'all want to do first?
It doesn't make me any difference because I'm pissed off about all of it anyway.
Okay, well, I guess we should start off with the easiest one that y'all could just bam boom on out. I guess we'll just hit the LGBTQI first and then move to the most serious topic that we gonna get into the next one. So I
okay,
did want to know how y'all felt
so
about that.
I mean, I've never had a desire or look at another man like that. So I mean, it's a no go for me. Like you know what I mean, I'm
Correct.
I'm so funny with it. Like I don't even ask a nigga what kind of cologne he got on. I'll be like, I mean,
Now
I
that's all
mean, you know,
about
it's
me.
just
I might be impressed by how another cat dressed or how he wears certain type of clothes, but far as being sexually attracted to another dude, no. Cause I'm not a hater. I could like a guy
Right.
wearing a nice suit or some gaiters and like how I dress on him, you know what I'm saying? And not hate on him or I'll be attracted to him, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I understand,
now.
yeah, it's all about
I,
perspective.
I will tell a dude like if a dude dapper, I'll say yo you dapper, or if you got on some nice kicks, I'll be like yo them sneakers wet.
Right,
But I'm just saying like
right.
like for all intents and purposes, I wouldn't walk past Mr. C and be like, damn, yo, you smell good as shit. He'd be like, yo,
You
what are you
sexy as
doing here?
hell.
Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm
Be
saying?
like,
Like,
you
so
sexy as
It's a
so
hell.
I'm just saying,
no, no.
but see, like again, no, that's what I'm saying. So and without I mean, I'm not homophobic, but I look at if that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. So I'm not here to bash you religiously or none of that. I'm still respect you
Hmm.
as a man. Like I mean, I ain't. You ain't trying to
Right.
make a pass at me. So why should I condemn what you like? I mean, okay, cool. If you like it, it is what it is, and I move on.
Right.
Well,
Let's
all,
go.
all I can all I can say
Summertime.
is, well, hello. All I can say is, years ago, over 30 years ago, really, had one encounter, and that damn near cost me jail time and everything else. But back then, back then, let's face it, people didn't accept it as they are now. And I realized that growing up, as I grew older, you have to be tolerant. But one thing about it, don't never lie to a person about who you are or whom you are. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be
Mhm.
tricked into something. Nobody wants to be
Right.
fooled into something. So no, I don't have any problems with anybody being gay because hell, I was at a gay pride day right here in my town, filmed it, set it up on YouTube because, like I said, I have a grandson, I have nieces that are gay, and she's got children, and to me, it's the pride that they have within themselves, and it was good to be out there amongst people. Was no
Hey,
cussing out or calling each other names and to look at the flamboyant costumes that they dress
hey,
up in.
hey,
It was good. It was good. It made me feel good.
can, but can we equate like their movement? Because I'm just
hey,
saying
pardon
this
me,
for the
Mister C.
sake of
Your
conversation.
sound going in and out. It's like
Is my sound going in and out?
hey,
Yes,
pizza. Can you
it
fix that
is.
sound? The sound going in and out.
And yeah, try to
No, I'm
adjust the
I'm a,
pizza
I'm a, I'm gonna
because
pause that question. I'm gonna pause that for a minute. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. I'm gonna save that for later.
Okay. Okay, you go ahead. Mr. Williams, say something now.
all right, is that better, Malik? How is that? Is that better, Malik?
You
It's
sound good
better
to
for
me,
me. I don't
Mr.
know.
Fellas. I was
Yeah,
gonna
we can
say
hear you.
something, but I don't wanna overstep. You know what I'm
Malik,
saying? The conversation. You know.
Malik, can
Malik.
you
Yeah,
hear me
I'm
better
back.
now?
Yeah, I'm back. It sound better so far now, but go ahead.
All right, thank you. But like I said, I'm the old man on the panel. Let's say I'm the old grandpa here on YouTube. I've learned to be tolerant of life itself. And like I said, I went out there and I had fun this Saturday. Well, it's Sunday. People were joyous. They had booths set up, and there was a pamphlet that they gave me. I said I was going to read it later on when I do my thing, but I see how people are, you know, and for real, they're a prideful culture. I mean, let's face it, pride goes everywhere with you. You know, uh, I don't know. I'm just more tolerant of life as it is, no matter who you are or what you are. But at least be honest about yourself and be truthful. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say who you are.
So I agree
All
with
right,
you,
my
Okay,
Mister
thing.
Malik.
C. So what I'm gonna say is this: I've always been one.
No, I'm not bi or curious. Let
Yeah,
me get this
I've
big
always
Joe
been
out
one
the
to
way.
respect people for who they are. But I,
I tell you what, Darcy.
so
Never mind. Never
like
mind. Me and Darcy gonna have a discussion one of these days.
Mike
All
is
these
up.
trolls, these trolls.
Oh,
Hey, the
so
sage, I have
I've
missed
always
you. Go ahead, Malik.
I've always one like I said. I respect people for people. But let's be clear, and I'm gonna say this: so all those who have a fear or who are have an issue with them, you need to understand like two things. And maybe it's because of how I came up and when I came up. Like in high school, we had one, and I always say left-handed. The boy was left-handed, but if you respected him, you respected him, he respected you. But
Hmm.
in order to get the baddest little John in school, you had to go through him because they always gonna be in that circle with what you call the bad broads, the baddies. They always gonna be looked at amongst that crowd. And if one of them say that you come off ignorant, disrespectful, or rude, it kills your chances with getting with the situation. If you know, you know. Or like here in B-More, it's a couple dudes that was left-handed who was the plug. They was the man. You wasn't gonna say nothing slick to them. They was at the drop of a dime.
Nah,
They get you taken care of. So you gotta look at, despite whatever they into, they still a man first. And men respect
yeah,
men, no matter what they got
I
going on
agree
in their
with that
life.
part.
A man
Yeah.
gonna respect a man.
I agree with that part. But my problem is this, and it's always been with that community is they be so flamboyant that they bring their sexuality to heterosexual men that's not that type of way. You know what I'm saying? I could
Yeah, I
call out a
agree with
whole bunch of instances. Yeah, I could
you.
call
Yeah, I
out a
mean,
whole bunch of I can call out a whole bunch of instances on this app alone that I've been on, my encounters where,
mm,
I've been verbally assaulted up under my clothes by, you know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to take it as a man, I'm supposed to take it like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But from a different perspective, if that was a straight dude and we was out in the street and that was something different, then the encounter would be a whole bunch of different. But if I react to it, then it's against their rights. You know what I'm saying? So my question is this: is their rights becoming the civil rights that black people fought for?
well, uh, to be
If to
honest
the
with
point
you,
that if that's the point that when my civil rights are violated by them people, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed
no,
to take a back seat from it because
no,
I'm
no,
afraid
no, no, no,
I'm going
no,
to
no.
invade their rights.
No, look, you don't. It's not taking a backseat to anybody. It's showing them the
Mhm.
respect. And I know what you mean, and I know who you talk about and all this because I've been hit on YouTube before. And to me, it's a big joke. Number one, number
Yeah.
two, number two. Come on, I'm not gonna meet them. I'm not gonna meet them out here nowhere. And I tell you
Yeah,
what,
yeah, yeah,
brave
yeah.
if you're brave enough here to fly and meet me, then I will greet you. But if you try anything, I will beat your ass. Now we can be friends. I can tolerate that.
Mhm.
But you don't be pushing up on me. Don't touch my thighs. Don't touch my legs no more. Because number one, I'm not into that. Like I said, I almost went to jail for that bullshit. And they
Yeah,
had,
what would it?
but then they were
Yeah.
they weren't more tolerant back then as they are now. So the police, they will look at you differently if you do hit one, and it's just out of hatred. You don't hate anybody because they're different. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, no,
You
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 right.
you tolerate them, their lifestyle. Like I said, I got my grandson is gay, and I have to give him credit. He has never brought any of his friends around me, the guy that he's dating or any of that kind of shit around me, because
Right.
he has that respect for his grandfather. But like I tell him,
Respect.
yeah, but like I
Respect.
tell him, I'm not,
Yeah.
grandpa's not like he used to be. I let him know that.
Right.
I said, if you want to, you can. But I don't tolerate all that hugging and kissing around me, you and him. No, I haven't gotten that far, you know.
So
But
so so Mr.
I can
Cruthers,
respect it.
so
Yeah.
Mr. Cruthers, so I'm talking to you sound like you're around will be my uncle age. So I understand and I get you old school, but in this time we had to become a little bit more tolerant. Is that what you saying that we have to be a
Well,
little bit more
as you get
tolerant
older,
than you?
as you get older, you will get tolerant. As a man, you will
Yeah,
tolerate things that you wouldn't tolerate when you were younger, even myself. But what I'm saying
right.
is, God, I don't want to bring God into the issue, but we're all created by that man upstairs. And regardless of
Mhm.
how he made us or how we came out or how our minds decided later on, that's part of his plan. And I'm not going to try to go against his plan or say anything negative because all people, even though they might say created equal, they're all different. They're all
Right.
different.
Yeah, we all different people. We all different men, and
Nobody,
we all
God is
think
not a man. Lord,
we all think from.
let me cut this chat off that
Yeah, yeah,
God is
yeah,
not a
yeah,
man. I
yeah,
don't want to debate that.
Please, get out
yeah.
the chat. Can y'all hold y'all thoughts, Snapper? What you think?
Look, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but I tell you one thing: if God is a woman, she's playing a lot of tricks on us right now. Okay.
God is not a woman. God is not a woman.
Well,
Let's,
hey,
let's just go ahead
that's what
on and get
somebody in
it.
the chat said. God is not a man. So I'm just saying,
I believe my thought on that situation is that God is within you. You know what I'm saying? Only you have your own personal cord to the Creator. No matter
Yeah,
who
we all do.
say what, no matter who say what, no matter what religion the person say, no matter nothing, you have your own personal connection to that source. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Rika,
And no matter what,
Rika says,
you know what I'm
Rika.
saying? That's what you're a part of.
Oh, envy, envy,
Because a
don't
lot
you
of people,
envy?
because a lot of
Exactly.
people,
Yeah.
What's
because a
good,
lot of
envy?
coaches look at, a lot of
Right.
coaches look at, a lot of coaches look at gods. They look at gods as rocks and stones and things like that. You know, and
Yeah,
they
like I
pour
said,
libations. You know what I'm saying? So
it's what a
it's all
person
in the
believes in.
believer. It's all
Yeah,
in the believer.
some people or cultures believe that God is an animal, some type of animal. So, like I said,
Yeah.
it's all in that person. Being raised here in this country, we know how it goes. So everybody's got a different opinion. So I'm leaving it at that. How you doing, Envy, sir?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Envy?
shining?
Okay, envy, before you go, Slapper, you want to give your opinion or you want to skip this topic? I think he stepped away. What's up, envy?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Okay,
Do you want
so
to speak to this
there
topic or do
has to
y'all
be
want to move on?
I had to get it together real quick. Um, but there's got to be an understanding both ways. Like people want us to straight men to understand it right away. This is how we treat you. This is the pronoun. This is the whatever. But it has to be okay on the other end. So it has to be okay to be straight.
Right.
Be be being straight is like a bad thing to say that I am now. Like, it should be okay. Because then I have motherfuckers like Tulsa shit dropping my chat talking crazy. Yeah, I put up a picture or some shit. Like, why can't I be straight? Why could she goddamn tell me how she was feeling when she saw a picture of me? Or he, not he, she, what the fuck ever y'all think
Envy.
Tulsa is, but come on,
Damn.
man.
Let's go,
I was
Envy.
like,
Let's
I
go.
was like, I was like, yo, I said I've gotten Sparkles together. I've gotten fucking, everybody together. I said,
Can
also I
y'all hear
thought we
me?
were better than that, but
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, my
we need
mic
the
was
same
acting up.
we need the same respect that we want to be treated like a heterosexual male as well.
That's right. That's right. You
I'm not
100%
gonna
right with that.
disrespect. Why can't we see things down the middle? I'm not gonna talk to them about something that wasn't their preference, which is my preference, which would be
Yeah.
women, right?
Right.
Right.
So like I'm not gonna debate their
Hey,
lifestyle
Rose.
versus mine.
Yeah, that's
Like
stupid.
we gotta have respect. I'm not gonna talk to them about the last piece of wonderful woman I got. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want them to talk to me about what the fuck they were doing. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
But
that
do
we're
you
good.
Envy
realize
put a
now?
name on his shit.
Yeah.
Envy put a name
You
on
do?
his shit.
Like you start
Yeah.
saying oil or some shit, man, we're fighting. Fuck it. Like you say you're a man and Gay people say, I'm a man just like anybody else. Well, shit, fuck up and we're fighting. And
Yeah.
don't have more at
Goddamn
least
right.
you're
What if
not,
they're talking
don't
about
get
sports?
raised the fuck
What if they're
out when the
talking
gay
about
man
sports?
gets,
Now, let
hold
me
on.
ask y'all.
Don't get,
Hold on.
hold on. Don't
So
get
let me
raised
ask
out
y'all a
when the
question.
gay man gets beat up.
Okay, see, since you said that, how do you feel if that gay man was to beat your ass?
Oh
Oh,
shit.
well, he's a man. Like
You got
your
it.
Ashamed.
preferences don't stop how tall, fast, and how you can fight.
Man,
I
I'll
done
be
got
done
whooped. I done
packed up
got
and
whooped
moved
by.
out the
How you
city.
feel?
I done got whooped by a gay guy. I have. I done got whooped.
So
Yeah.
you done got your ass
Yeah.
whooped, Nova?
I ain't gonna
Damn.
say I
No.
got my
Damn,
ass
no.
whooped. I ain't gonna say I got my ass whooped, but yeah, they
I
got
just
the
broke my
best of it.
leg. I just broke my
It
leg
was,
and
it was,
shit.
it was, and the reason why, and listen, check
That
this
I
out. Listen to what I'm saying though. The reason why how he beat me is because I underestimated him. I was like, oh, this funny such and such and such. I forgot he was a man. And it
What's that old
became a
saying?
real fight.
I look
And it
at
became a real fight. I wasn't fighting. It wasn't like I was fighting a woman no more. I'm fighting a full grown ass
Dude,
man now.
Molly finally got something right. I've never seen a comment that you've gotten right. Congratulations, Molly. Congratulations, Molly. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
right, see, my
You finally got something
Nova
right.
said he didn't get his ass beat, but he definitely won.
Yeah. He
Oh my
won.
God.
Yeah, he won.
You
He
can't say
definitely
it didn't
won.
do much.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Fuck
I
that.
had to.
I
I had
gotta
to.
toss about
I
all
had
your
to.
fights unless you bet.
I had
You
to
only
listen.
fought
Check
two
this
gay
out.
guys that whooped your
Check
ass.
this out. I had to go back in the car. I had to go back in the car. I'm like, no, I'm straight.
You
I
gotta
went
run
got
in the
back in the
Hell
car.
no.
car. I'm
You gotta go
good.
down in the
No would
I'm
run.
straight. I went got back in the
No would
car.
get stonewalled. They
no,
open up that
no.
door. They act like he's
And
reaching
Man,
into
then,
you're
his
supposed to
and the
take that
thing
pocket.
story
is,
to the
They got
grave, man.
a
and the thing
mace.
is, he had so
Okay,
much
Jeff, I would have took
energy.
that shit to my grave.
He
I would have
still
told
had
somebody
so
come
much
get that back
energy.
over.
He had too much energy. He had too much energy after the second round. I'm like, man, no, fuck this shit. I ain't. He's like, come on, let's go, come on, I'm gonna show you. I'm like, man, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm about to go to the car. I would sat my ass in the car. I'm about to keep on out there fighting. No,
Oh, you heard that shit
uh-uh.
say, he whooped that.
Yeah, hell yeah, he got the best of me. He
Donna, you
ain't
ain't
beat
What's
me
gonna live
what's
too
bad,
up with
but
it,
long,
Noble?
though.
it's all right. It's all
Donna.
right. But I'm man. I'm man enough
No,
to admit it. I'm man enough to admit it,
you're
and I'm
full.
man enough to stand on it.
Noble,
I'm man enough to
what
stand on it.
started the fight?
It was over some bitches.
What actually?
Excuse me. It was over some women. It was over some women.
Some women?
Yeah, it was over some
Oh,
women.
okay.
Yeah,
What
it was
That
over
was?
he
some women.
wanted or you wanted, and he didn't want you to have it.
No, I didn't. I didn't know they was part of his crew. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was part of his crew. Whatever.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell
But
us a story about
I
you fighting
tried.
over pussy?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to avoid it.
Because
Night Queen,
I'm
baby.
trying to
you
avoid it.
can't represent us like arguing. Please don't tell me two men argued over a woman. Like we
No,
can't
no, it
stand
wasn't
that.
like that. No, it wasn't like that.
So
It wasn't
basically,
like that.
so what I'm
It
getting
wasn't
is
like
he
that.
was
I
You
with
was
threw
out
his
of
your
pocket.
friend
the
away
girl,
for some
and he was
goddamn
hanging
I
with
was
coochie.
his girls, and you were trying to
I
come
was
on,
I
man,
was
let
out
me
of pocket.
be. So basically, you were
Uh-huh.
trying to holler at his friend, his girlfriends that was with him,
Yeah.
and he didn't want you to
Uh-huh.
talk to his friends, so y'all got
I
into
was I was kinda out of pocket. I was kinda out of pocket with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, looking
Oh,
back at it in
Is he
retrospect, I
still
would
with
have did
her?
the same thing too.
Is he still with her?
so,
Is
Oh,
he
come on,
still
man.
so,
with
This is back
her?
when I was in my
Is
early
he still
20s.
with
I
her?
don't
well,
Anyway,
know.
Oh dang.
It's a good
what
thing he
I'm
wasn't a
saying
pimp
is
then.
you
That's what you're
is
saying?
as I'm saying is you baked her in the oven and all the other shit, and that nigga's still with her. I think you miss her, Noble.
Oh man,
Well, he
that's
not with
totally
it
off
because he
topic.
don't like no poo poo. And you don't like no
Envy,
food.
what you doing,
He
man?
wanted. I think he was
I
mad
took
that
my
Nova didn't try
L.
to talk to him after
Okay,
anything.
I took my L.
Now we got Noble's doing bad tonight. We got him beat up by gay dudes.
I'm
He got
doing
him
great
twice.
tonight.
We
I'm
got
doing great
goddamn.
tonight. I'm doing great
we,
tonight.
we got
I showed
Noble
up.
Don't
raping
do
a
Nova
woman
like
to
that.
another
I'm doing
nigga. She
great.
never came back. Goddamn, you
I'm doing
visited
great
with the
tonight.
roosters and chicken.
Hell yeah. So now this
Effie
is
and
so now
Raheem.
this is becoming so now
He's
this is
gonna get
becoming a
sensitive
roast
now.
noble
It
session.
always
Okay,
ends out
let's
that
go.
way. It's gonna go there.
Let's go.
Noble's gonna be like,
I'm not gonna roast you,
yeah,
Nova. I'm not
yeah,
gonna roast you.
Peter, I thought I was pulled up here to talk about generational wealth and being a black man in America, but Envy's over there fucking with me, so I really appreciate it, but I'm gonna drop down. Don't act like a bitch tonight, Noble. The alpha male is here.
Wow, not a bitch. No, but you hear this man.
Let him out of that shit. It's all right.
Damn. All right.
Nova done matured on y'all
I'm too
ass. You
busy
can't
smoking.
move
I'm
Nova.
chilling. I'm chilling. You can't move me, Envy. I don't
That's a
care.
good excuse,
It don't even
goddamn.
matter.
Okay.
No, you can't move me, brother. I'm good. I'm
Uh-oh.
straight. Just like can't nobody
Let him
move me
go,
out this
Nova.
sector. Ain't nobody gonna move me out this platform. Unless
You
Pizza
better
say,
tell
hey
him,
Noble,
Nova.
have a good night. What's up?
Since Envy wants to pick on Nova, ask him why he's hiring. Ask him why he's hiring an LGBT role and paying $92,000.
What?
Yes.
What?
What?
True. That's true.
You paying $92,000 for something? What you paying that for?
For the director of product placement with the LGBTQIA community.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
come
you
on,
doing it
man.
with the
I mean,
community and you
Envy.
talking about the community like this,
Mm-mm.
Envy?
No, it's in
Envy,
like
you gonna have
diverse.
to take that back.
I
It's
think
in
Envy
like
done
it's
smoked a
like
little
in
bit too much
diversity.
already.
No, it's in diversity, equity, inclusion, and
Double.
belonging. Hey, but it's cool, but noble.
Oh,
Well,
I'm good. I've had very profitable arrangements since I've been in the B sector in business. So switch is
I'm
supposed to be
glad
here, right?
I invested into SpaceX. That turned out pretty well for
Oh
me.
my god, come on, dog. This is okay. You're gonna
I'm
start acting
okay.
ignorant. This space, you invested in a trillionaires, motherfucker. You know, um,
At least I was in
I
it.
gotta ask y'all something before I forget. Did y'all hear about Sean Gothright, the dude that unalived Julio Fulio?
No.
What
Julio,
about that
Julio.
punk
mm-mm.
ass nigga?
Anyway, he was 22 years or 23 years old, and the prosecutor was like, "Okay, we can't give him the death penalty because he is good for sweat equity." So they sent him to a goddamn prison camp, old school with hoes and shit like that. They didn't give him the death penalty because they said they can get sweat equity out of him, which is slavery.
Right.
Well,
That
they've
was
Oh,
always
just
that's
considered
crazy.
that as slavery. That's always been slavery.
Envy,
Yeah.
all the LGBTQI in the chat said they need their money up front. Rico said he need that money. Where can he get hired at?
Hey, they about to have a casting call, Envy. They wait for the
Okay.
casting call,
Envy,
bro.
they finna eat your ass up. Queen Marcy said where my money she need it up front. They want their money. They try to see if you hiring Envy. Is you hiring Envy for 92,000? The girls want to know in
The
the
boys
book.
too. They out here
yes,
trying. They choosing too. These boys out here
yes,
choosing too, Envy.
No, 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 thank you.
yes,
I'm too damn old for any part.
yes. Other people on this internet can tell you how
Shit.
much they get paid too. Yes.
Oh
like
shit.
Oh,
like it's like, oh my god, you got 50 people in the chat.
no.
What's the topic?
It's crazy.
What up, bro?
Topic.
Hello,
Bro.
Roro.
Hey, Gato, get your ass up here. Bro, we were
Ghetto's
talking
on
about the
punishment.
LGBTQI. Since when?
Hey, yeah, I guess since he did his first live, I missed it.
He did good for his first live. Bro, we were talking about the
Oh,
LGBTQI because the Messy reports was trying to say that all men is attracted to men, and there isn't no straight thing, no such thing as a straight man.
Who said that?
Messy report.
I get on punishment
Oh,
because
oh,
salute everybody. Salute your panel.
Oh my
What
God.
up, ghetto?
oh, Ghetto, what's up?
yeah, yeah. I know he pop up when I said something about him. You still celebrating?
That's wild.
Yeah, that is wild, ain't it, though, bro?
Yeah,
Mr.
I mean,
Going to celebrate until next year's championship. We are the champion until next June.
Okay. I thought God damn, I've been waiting for basketball to get over for 6 months. Jesus Christ!
Actually,
Like
6 months.
nigga, they
Actually,
won.
basketball.
Okay,
Yo,
they
you're not an
won. They
athlete.
played.
Yo,
The
it's
New York
sad to see a
Knicks.
grown ass man. It's sad to see a grown ass
Okay,
man
Yeah,
not
so
know
I'm upset.
basketball is at 8.
I
You don't
can't
know
stand
basketball's at 8
basketball.
months?
I
Damn, what
know.
grown ass
I'm
black man don't care stand
listen.
basketball? I'm on mute.
I
I can't
only
do it.
care about
y'all
I
save
only
it
care
for
about
his
football.
sports thing. Save it for his sports thing and debate his ass envy on the sport.
Listen, MV's not going to click my link. He only wants me to click his link. I accept that from certain people, Pizza. I'm okay with that.
So you
But
said
when he
that
stops
envy
You
giving
was
me
had
not
help,
gonna
one. You
support
but
had
when
you?
he
one
stops
Jet.
Hold
seeing,
on, so you
but
trying
when
to
he
say
stops,
that envy ain't gonna support? Cause envy
he
do
gonna
support. So
support.
you saying that he ain't gonna
I
come?
do
He
support. I do
support who?
support. Like
He support who? All the men came up on my panel that I support. He was sitting in the chat. His ass ain't clicked that link one time, but I ain't complaining about it.
I don't know
It's
what
gonna
I
be get
did.
back.
Well, don't
I
be
didn't
mad
come
at
up
him.
there because it was
I
a
was
certain.
Don't
I
be
was
I
mad at
scared
him
didn't.
because I
because
Hey,
you
invited
said
him.
Ghetto.
I was
Hey,
scared because you
Ghetto.
said I was on
I
the
didn't come
docket.
up there. Hey, Ghetto. I didn't come up there because you had a certain person up there that I didn't get
I
along with,
understand.
so I didn't
I
come up
understand
there.
it. I
But I was
understand.
in the chat
I
and
thought
I
we were
root you
having a
on, brother.
man's panel, and you guys are getting very
Oh, she
dramatic.
be quiet. You up here talking
Like
about some
this shit
other
is
stuff that ain't got
crazy
nothing
to
to do with
me. Like
men,
When we
bro.
always
talking
start
about
that
You up here
crying
talking
feelings
shit.
and
about
all this
you up
other shit.
here
We got to get
you
past
up
that to
here
get back
you up here
on the
talking about
conversation.
funding some
So how do you
LGBTQ. You funded
feel?
some stuff, brother. Come on, man.
Are you
What
okay?
next topic, Pizarro, please.
You Noble,
See,
you
You
that's
know
the
got two
envy.
problem.
Aquariuses
That's
up
the
here. You got
problem
two
right here.
Aquariuses up here.
Y'all can't stay focused. You're just
You
dumb.
having fun.
You're big dummies.
What?
You can't stay focused. You
You the big dummy. You bigger than me and you dumb.
Noble,
So that make you
me and you
bigger
are
dummy.
Aquarius. Noble, me and you.
Yeah. You a bigger dummy than me.
Oh,
You bigger than me. So
hey,
I can
Ghetto,
Okay,
tell
so
hey,
you.
our
shout
next
out to
conversation.
Ghetto.
That was
It was a nice
that
picture of
was
you and your
reasonable,
daughter.
Osborne. Oh, thank you
Congratulations
so much.
This
Thank you
sounds
so
like an
much.
to y'all.
episode of
She is
Crampton and
beautiful.
Son.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
Okay, so
This
the next conversation we're gonna do Camelo Anthony. Now I will go through the panel and see how y'all feel. Tell me how y'all
Mhm.
feel after Camelo Anthony, the whole entire case, from when he got charged, it became media buzz to when he got sentenced, and I need to know y'all opinion on it. Okay, we're gonna start from Slapper all the way to Roll, Mr. Williams, the
Slap
Envy,
up here?
Malik.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, slap it. What up, homie? Shit.
Chill.
My bad, bro.
Um, when it first started, I thought it was a easy case of self-defense. To be real with you, because I thought if somebody was putting hands on you and you put hands on them, or you use a weapon against them and they don't make it, that's on them. Guess it's different for different states. But as time went on, I could see, it was going to become more of a racial issue than anything else. And national news showed that it was a racial issue. So once it made it to that point, I was like, yep, this boy about to get railroaded. He going to get a shitty sentence. So fast forward to today, everybody knows he got the 35 years. And I feel like that's excessive.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they should at least hit him with something small like manslaughter or something. Still gave him a little bit of time if they wanted to give him time, because that whole 6 to 99 years, that was straight bullshit if you ask me. So I think he just got an unfair chance, unfair chance at keeping his freedom. And his family got shitted on in the process of the whole case too. Like, they said that they were stealing funds and buying this and buying that, and they was like, we didn't even touch the money. They didn't have no access to the money at one time when they was being thrown under buses and stuff. So it was like the world was against the whole family at one point, instead of just seeing that it was two teens that wasn't thinking clearly, moving, just on impulse. Like, a lot of us grown-ups make stupid mistakes in less than 5 seconds. Imagine what teenagers are doing. So that's my take on it. Hopefully something happens and he wins an appeal and they can shorten his time or get him up out of there.
Okay, I agree. Ro,
Yeah, so I think I was when y'all have they had first started talking about this case, that's when I found out about it. Like, I was on somebody's panel, I remember, and that's when I started looking it up. And as I found out more and more about, what was going on, it just looked like, a case of, when it comes to us and them, it's always going to be something that is shady, especially when it comes to the justice system. It took me back to, all the, like everybody else, took me back to the cases that you remember that one time where the lady the lady just got 10 years for killing that man, and he was in his own place because he was, white, and they cried for her and everything. And then when you get a situation of like self-defense, somebody is like scared for their life. It's scary people out here that will tell you, look, I'm scary, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that trigger, or I'm gonna start stabbing. But it's always for them. That's for them, like that, the privilege, because they can do that and they get but so many years. But then you sit here and you see this man, this child, still, yeah, he is a man, but still, developing, and they give him this maximum sentence to, like, he's not gonna have a life once he get up out of that. So, but with them, it's always less, if anything. Usually, they get off the hook. So it's just a sad case. One thing that I am happy to hear is that they are still trying to talk about appeals and trying to show that it could be a future, that they're trying to make something right. But when you are bullied, how many times have we talked about somebody being bullied and just not left alone? And as a child already, the children's minds are warped, like with, hey, I'm gonna hurt you. And in this instance, like, it seemed like he was trying to do good by his life, but he was getting bullied to the point where he just wanted it to stop. But it's just not for us a lot of times. But we have to fight from within.
okay.
I gotta go next
I
because I gotta
agree.
meet some people. So I'm only gonna focus on if everything. Like, I heard more facts from people like Ro just talked about him getting bullied at an excessive rate. Why none of this came up in court? Why his defense didn't get the venue moved? Knowing he couldn't get oh God, knowing he couldn't get a fair trial. Excuse me for that. Knowing he couldn't get a fair trial in a racist court, his defense should be ashamed of themselves, and that's where I lay all of the blame on his defense. I expect that county to do nasty things. I expect that county to defend the constituents that look like them, that pay the taxes, that vote, that protect them. So I don't expect the system to work for me when it's built against me. But if I do get a defense attorney, he has a responsibility under law to defend me to the highest rate. And this guy or this gal, whoever his defense attorney, was complete trash. So I'm hoping that's the basis for appeal. The man get a better attorney, but it just looks bad. And I end with this. Let's not let our boys get in trouble and then try to figure out how to get them out. Let's cover them, protect them, guide them, and keep them
Right.
out of trouble. I'm going to keep saying this. It's very
Right.
easy to get in trouble. It's harder to get out of it. I love y'all. I'll be back in a few once I'm done with my boys.
All right, Ghetto. Thank you.
All
All right,
right, Ghetto.
Ghetto 5. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Okay.
Well, the only thing I can say, Pizza, from the age of 5, looking at Emmett Till in a casket, to the Pettus Bridge, where people got trampled and hosed, and to Chicago, where we had our riots. Justice has never been right for Black people. And we know this. But it irritates me when the same Black people that holler for justice are out there spreading all kind of false rumors along with the media. You know, I just don't get it. You know, even after all these years of watching injustice to Black people, we should have known that that boy was going to be railroaded. We should have known that the system wasn't going to work for him because why? He took the life of a white person. No matter what I look at in the news or how things go, I hope that there is a God, and I know there is, but he will get that boy out sooner. He won't have to do all them years waiting on an appeal. That's another thing. Justice is slow when it comes to Black people and trying to get their appeals. I just feel sorry for him at a young age. He has to grow up and be a man real fast now instead of enjoying life. That's my whole take on it.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Go ahead, and be your turn. Hi, Dennis Noble.
I think it was an emotional situation. I do not like the top mark of like first three. Like this premeditated stuff is ridiculous. Because but the problem is coming from an athletic background, he's messing with one of the athletes that puts him on a certain status. With his last name puts him on a certain status, and everything that y'all said about who votes and all the other shit. He wasn't even allowed to have a jury with his peers. Those were his peers. They were the peers of the lineage of all those families and shit that live in that racist town. We knew what they knew what the verdict was before they even started the damn trial. They just had to figure out how to make it look good and how much to give the nigga in prison. That's it.
Is it my
My
turn?
guy,
Malik.
my
My
Yes,
guy.
my
turn?
It's
guy.
on you, my guy. It's on you, my guy.
So, piss poor preparation promotes piss poor pain. I knew the boy was going to get mashed off the break. I called 40 years off the break. I don't know what facts y'all see, what facts y'all know, but nowhere humanly possible you could have thought that that was self-defense. Nowhere. No way, shape, or form was it self-defense. As more details came out, even down to the jury that Envy just mentioned. But see, nobody mentions how it was some Black jurors who said openly, I can't see myself putting a Black man in jail. But nobody talks about that. Nobody
Well,
talks about.
did they actually say that, or was that media talk?
It was said. They was said it. See, this is the problem I had. Why did it have to come down to a black or white thing versus a right or wrong fact and fiction?
Because a black person and a white person were involved.
And that's the way the media works.
Emily, what do you mean when you say it wasn't self-defense?
So
So
it wasn't, bro. Nothing about that was self-defense.
Well,
you feel like it was
hands put
territorial
on him.
there, or so?
He got
So
hands put on him and stabbed him as soon as hands was put on him.
The
okay.
media's
So
the
now,
media's message
hold on,
is
Ro. Hold on, Ro.
they're
Hold
best
on, Ro.
donors.
So now, Slapper, you do realize, right, that the boy he was never touched. When they went and took
Says who?
pictures, his body was never touched. That boy, the other people
On the
never laid a finger.
video, they got the video showing that the boy was touched.
I'm,
So,
They
uh,
got the
I'm here
video.
to
so
say one thing really quickly.
What up, Goosey?
What up,
Hey,
Slapper?
good.
Oh
Salute.
shit!
Hey, we don't want to hear Envy say nigga no more. That was awkward as fuck. All
Come
right,
on,
later.
man. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna change the way that I'm not gonna change the way I talk.
Come on, bro. Go ahead, Malik.
Really
Finish
good.
saying what you were saying, brother.
like I said, nowhere, Ro, that was self-defense. Especially, let's do it this way.
A
So
number of white
everybody
guys coming
would
at you.
so
Number of white guys coming at you, and you got a knife in your pocket. One of them pushes you. You think one of them's gonna fight you alone?
the knife was in his book bag.
Well, you got a knife in your book bag, but do you think one white boy is gonna fight you alone, or you think all of them gonna jump on you?
So Slapper. So just so we clear, the fact that it was in his bag and not his person is where premeditation comes in.
But Malik, what you said earlier, remember you said that he got hit. He got
Okay.
hit, and then you
No,
said he strike.
I said roll. He was never touched. The pictures when he first went and got pictures, everybody say he was never touched. Nobody never laid a finger on him. Everybody say that he was asked to leave multiple times.
So why does
But
the
then
report
they
say?
also pulled him
Okay.
back into the team.
Why does the report say? Well, put your hands on me again, or well, punch me and see
That's
what
what I'm
happens.
saying.
So
Right.
now
That's
watch
what I'm
this.
saying.
That
So
was the
okay.
second
So
after
now
the
again
first
Slapper,
initiative.
again Slapper, he said, "Put your hands on me and watch
Again.
what happens." That
No, he
makes it
said punch it. He got pushed and said, "Punch me, and I'm gonna do something to you." Something
Okay.
Put
along
your
the
hands
lines
on
of
me
that.
again, and I'll
So
tell you
Snap.
what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something.
So that
Okay, now
means
watch this.
there was two
So
instances of him
let
getting
me ask you
hands
this.
put
And that
on
was
him.
Let me
and
ask
that
you
was a
this.
warning.
One lady,
And that was a warning. That was a warning to the white guy. Like, damn, let me back
Back
up
off,
off, bro.
dude. Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because
And
he's serious.
one
No,
other
he
thing,
kept on messing
one
with
of
him.
the main witnesses to the trial that actually seen the whole thing take place wasn't allowed to testify
Okay,
because he
you
paid his
today.
way out of it. Now, what about
I'm,
that?
I'm gonna tell you like this. In Texas, that's a mutual combat state. If he would have fought that boy with his hands, and that boy would have passed, it would have been manslaughter or what's that dang, what's that other charge? Involuntary manslaughter.
Involuntary. Yeah. But
Yeah.
still,
That should have
regardless
been
to how it
that
goes,
should have been the charge.
regardless to
That should have
how
been
regardless, the
I
boy
gotta
was
let Malik
unjustly
finish.
the boy was
I gotta let him
unjustly
finish.
tried and convicted. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Nobody wants to see the fact that he was in a racist county. His defense attorney didn't even ask for a change of venue. Come on, people. Will you wake up? The injustice has always been done to us. And then you have people sitting up here saying that the boy did
Thank
it
you,
anyway,
Mika.
premeditated and all that bullshit. No. Please explain to me why you think that he should have been charged with murder, Malik.
So again, Mr. C, the knife was in the bag. He went in the bag to get the knife. That makes it premeditated. I said this 1,000 times. If I walk out my door and I catch Envy going in my car and I turn around and take the gun out the mailbox, it's premeditated. If I come out the door and Envy's in my car and I pull the gun off of my waistline, it's a reaction. That's fact, Mr. C.
So Malik,
Okay.
why does it have to be premeditated instead of him fearing for his life due to the bullying that he was experiencing? Because
So
there's also been hold on, because it also came out that the father is not in the house due to the twins also beating up their parents as well, and the daddy decided to move out because the mom didn't want to discipline them. So I mean, what do you do if you have four boys that has been taunting you over and over and over again? Why does he have to be put in a premeditated mindset and not more of a feeling, fearing for his life like what they do?
Facts.
So he feared for his life. Was he ever asked to leave?
Yes.
So
And he
how
was
can you?
pulled back in the
So
And he
okay.
was
But
So
not
also
by
invited
anybody
to.
that was an
hold on.
authority figure.
Hold on.
There was
Excuse me.
there was
Right.
coaches and more on the field that could have told him to leave. Nobody that was an authority figure told him to leave.
You
And
got
they
it.
both
These
were
are all cool.
suspended. I don't know why they did not bring that out, but both were suspended. Austin was suspended, and Camelo both were suspended. So it's not like they didn't know that there was no issues going on amongst the boys in the school. I do feel
Okay.
like the officials is the fault for it, the school is the fault for it, because they see a lot of this bullying going on, and then
They're
they don't
mandated
try to do
reporters.
anything about it. They just sit
Okay.
back and let it
So
happen until something like what just happened.
where did they have an interaction before? Because everybody said they never met before.
They went
Come
to
on. They
the
got
same
pictures of them
school.
boys
In the
together.
panel.
So y'all, can I ask y'all? So
So
because like
hold on.
what
I
Sage Gate
thought the
said.
pictures. I thought the pictures were of his girlfriend and her cousin with them.
Malik, I don't know
Okay,
what
I'm
to say.
that's my
I'm
fault.
asking.
They did
Hold
not
on.
go to the same
Hold
school.
on,
That was my
pizza.
bad. They did not go to the same school. Hold on. I was
Okay.
You
just
guys
trying
are
to
gonna
correct
make
myself
that.
on that part, Malik.
Okay.
They
So
did not go
now,
to the same school.
okay. So where did they meet before? Because everybody said they never met before. Okay.
Well, if
Now
you're playing
also,
sports,
okay.
you can
You
meet
got it.
multiple times,
All right. So they met
Malik.
before, whatever. I'm telling you, one self defense. He lucky he only got 35 years. If he goes for an appeal, he's not going to get an appeal. He needs to modify the sentence first, because if the modification fails, then he stands a chance of an appeal. If you go for the appeal and you fail, it's over.
You
Nowhere
only
in
get
there,
you only get
nowhere
a
in
certain
there
amount of
was that
time to do the
self-defense.
appeal, though. You gotta go for the appeal as soon as possible.
You only get a certain amount of time to modify the sentence. You can go for appeal whenever. You must modify the sentence first. And again, it wasn't self-defense. He didn't meet lethal force with lethal force. So however you slice it, it wasn't self-defense. And again, he lucky he got 35 years. Come on, let's be clear.
No,
They
I
wanted
don't
to
agree
mash
with
that
that,
boy.
Malik.
They
I'm not. I'm
okay.
not even going
All
to
right.
try to stay on this
If
conversation,
he
Pizza. I'm
if
gonna
it
let you.
was to get, I feel like
Listen,
if
Rabbit.
Okay.
Mr.
So listen,
Williams, you can
we
handle it. You can
so
handle
we
it,
don't
Mr.
have to
Williams.
stay on the conversation. I can leave. It don't matter to me. It's not going to change what
No,
I'm saying to
I
you.
don't want
Damn,
It's
y'all to
fact.
Malik will
leave.
move
I'm
this
Y'all
giving
can
you.
handle
conversation
it
No, I
at
all
wasn't gonna
the
leave.
same
I'm
over
just
time.
saying
again.
I'm being quiet,
Y'all can
Pizza.
respect
I,
each
I
other's
didn't say I was
Excuse
gonna
me.
opinion.
leave. I'm
Damn.
just being
Okay,
quiet
but I
because
don't want
I'm
Malik
giving
to
you.
Y'all
I'm
leave
niggas
giving
because
you
is
of
the
the facts,
crazy,
facts.
Malik.
y'all.
They facts. These are the facts. It wasn't self-defense. As much as Texas is a mutual combat state and you a right slapper, if they fought and something happened, that's a different story. The boy stabbed the man with a knife. Other boy ain't had no weapon.
That
Said he
doesn't
put his
mean
hands on
anything
him.
if you don't have a weapon. In the state of Florida, we have those same grounds, but that's why our mayor made sure to pass that law to make sure the stand the ground is understood. If you step foot on my property and I feel for my life, I can shoot the fuck out you. If you
Now,
come near my home around me and
pizza.
my kids, my husband, I can stab you. I can
Okay,
do that
pizza,
because you're
pizza.
coming in my space, right? But if
Okay,
he's
pizza.
been with these boys and they messing with him, we don't know what happened in that team. Only
So,
Camelo knows and Austin knows.
okay,
And,
pizza.
and Malik, you should be the main one that knows that, because
You're talking about Florida and your property. Everything you said in regards to your property is correct.
Mhm.
You can't have
And that's like
weapons
that in
on.
Texas too.
Okay, you can't have weapons on federal property. You can't
That
have a
wasn't
gun
a
or a
Mhm.
knife.
weapon. That was something he
You
was
can't.
using to clean his
Are you
cleats out with.
serious?
That's
He was
not
cleaning
federal
his cleats,
property.
man.
That's state
That's
property.
not federal
State
property. It's
property
state.
is school
You know what
zone.
I'm saying? Everybody wants
And it
to
could be
jump on
city
and say
property.
this and that. Man, come on. Come
It could
on.
be
All
city
right,
They
all right.
property.
said
Well,
in
look,
the state of
I, I,
hold on.
I said,
They
I'm
said in the
saying
state of Texas, in the state of Texas, Malik, they said that they can't carry, I guess that knife that he has. I don't know.
you
I'm
can
just letting you know what they said in the chat.
you can
Yeah.
Ever since
openly carry
Columbine.
in the state of Texas. The federal mandate tells you you can't have a gun
Man.
on federal property like schools, colleges, state parks, etc. All you got to do is look. I'm telling you.
Well,
Ever
we
since
all know that you're
Columbine.
not allowed
For
to
them
have guns
schools.
on federal property. That school was not federal property.
No, it wasn't. That was either
Carla, I
city or
can't
state
let you up,
property.
Carla. This is
So
the men's panel. Come back when I have the relationship
so
Nah,
conversation.
but
she typed
but my
she
thing
hold on. She
but
typed
my
in the
thing
back
is
chat. She wanted to know why Malik keeps on saying premeditated when the boy don't go there planning it. When the boy didn't go there planning it. So yeah, that was the question for you, Malik. She was asking why
pre-
do you keep on seeing
premeditated is
premeditated when he
not
didn't
in
go
the
there
sense
planning
of
it.
him planning it. I'm saying to you, and I said it clearly, if he would have pulled the knife off of his person, him stabbing the guy would be a reaction. The moment you stop and get it from somewhere, it makes it premeditated because you had time to think about what you're doing.
this has done exactly what they wanted this situation to do. And check this out.
Right,
Anywhere
right.
in God's green earth have it ever happened like this from any type of murder crime, no matter what race. So this how I feel is that if y'all
Okay.
if people feel
Now
this,
she
hold on,
says
wait a
it's a
minute,
cleat
wait a
pull.
minute,
It
cause
clearly was a 3.5
man,
inch
come
knife.
on,
They showed
man.
pictures all around the world.
The thing is this. The
Yeah, but
thing is this. This what I'm saying.
premeditated is you actually
I ain't
planning it
saying that.
out and then doing what you did. I'm sorry, no, but that's premeditated, Malik.
Oh,
What
okay,
he did
okay.
was not
So
premeditated.
pizza.
What he did was fear
All right.
his life.
Okay, pizza. You right. I'm wrong. I don't know shit. You right. I'm wrong. I ain't. I'm not. I'm not going back and forth about it. I said what I said. We can move on, yo. I'm only telling you what the law is. I'm not even making this up. I could
The
see
law is
if I was
different.
making
Just
this up.
remember,
We know
Malik,
the I
when
know
it
the
comes
law
to black
too. You
people,
know
the
I know
law
the
is
law.
different.
That's why I said it's
The
not
law is different when
premeditated.
it comes to black
Premeditated
people.
is when you plan and execute the plan out. That's premeditated. You can't just
Right.
say it's premeditated all because the boy went and got the damn knife because he was feared for his life because Forbes athlete is around him. That's not
Because he feared for
premeditation.
his life.
Premeditation is he going home. He was home. He knew he
Okay.
was gonna
So
go stab that boy and took his ass
so
in that
now
tent and
so
stabbed him without them
okay.
even saying
So
anything to him. That's premeditated. Not when
okay.
he gets put in a vulnerable situation. That doesn't make it premeditated.
Okay. So pizza. You just said he left and came back, right?
No, 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 no. I
What?
was saying, like,
Oh, no.
if it was a premeditated type thing, he would have
That's
already
not
planned
even
that
the
out at
case that
home
he left and
and
came
Okay.
came
back.
to. He
So
That's
didn't
not
leave and
even in
come
the
back.
case that he left and came back. So why would you
I
even
know he
say
didn't
Yeah,
that?
it
leave.
was said that
So why
they
even bring
said
that
that he was
up?
leaving out of the tent, but he was pulled back in the tent.
Okay. What
Can
I'm
I
saying
pull
to
up
you.
the definition of pre?
What
All
I'm
right.
saying to you is, if he had it on him, it's a reaction. Because he took it from somewhere else, he had time to think about the reaction. If you don't
Not
believe
really.
me, you don't. Okay,
No,
y'all got it.
no,
Hold
Okay,
on.
no,
Well,
not
no,
let me
yo,
really.
ask. Let
Mr.
me
C,
ask this.
you got it, yo, you got
Let
it,
me.
man, you got it.
Oh no, I want to ask because with gun in most states, you have to travel with the gun in your trunk in the clip outside of the gun. So if somebody's trying to rob you and you make it to your trunk, you load that clip in and you shoot that person. Is that premeditated?
Yes, and
Oh my
Slapper.
God.
Okay, so
Never mind.
Slapper.
Never mind.
Okay, so Slapper and Mr. C. I'm
Okay,
going to
hold
tell
on.
you.
Mm-mm.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. I'm going to
Okay.
say this again for you. I'm a card carrying member. I have a concealed carry to carry in Maryland, which allows me to go almost everywhere on the East Coast. I have a Florida carry license, even though I don't need a permit to carry in Florida. I have Virginia, I have the District of Columbia. You need the District of Columbia to carry in DC. Let me explain this to you again. If you have an HQL, which means you can legally have a handgun, you only can travel to and from the gun range. The gun has to be separate from the clip. I mean, the clip and mag could be one place, the ammunition has to be somewhere else. That's when you're traveling. If you have a permit to carry, I can legally carry on my person 24/7 my firearm. I don't have to go to the glove box. I don't have to do anything. I've said at nauseum when challenged. When ZX keeps saying, come to your house, I told him on here at nauseum, nigga, meet me in broad daylight on Broad Street. I don't have to come to your house. If you catch me outside and you try to harm me because of the rules of stand your ground in Pennsylvania, I'm going to pull the Glock 27 off of my waistline and empty the clip into your chest. All you got to do is look. I'm not saying something I'm lying about. If you
But
can legally carry,
right there, you
Okay,
everybody
lose
know
so
your
what I'm
hold
case.
saying to
You
on.
you.
lose your
Hold
case
on.
right
So
there.
let me clarify
You
what
lose your case
premeditated
right
is.
there.
Premeditated means an
That
action
was
is thought
premeditated.
out, considered. Hold on. Premeditation means an action is thought out, considered, or planned in advance. Instead of being spontaneous or accidental events, it implies that the person had a, oh,
Uh,
see, that didn't go with that Pacific shit, purpose and made
right.
a conscious decision before taking action. So
Watch
it's
this.
saying that
So pizza.
premeditation is literally considered thought out and planned in advance. So how
So
can that
pizza.
be premeditation?
Now
Believe if
listen
he
to me,
did, so
pizza.
you telling me he thought
So,
it out?
so listen to
I'm
me,
listening.
pizza. I want you to listen. Where was the knife?
In his backpack, ain't it?
Okay. He had
They said
time.
in his backpack. And then
Okay.
he got
So,
shoved. He went into his
oh,
backpack and stabbed the boy in the chest. Now let's
now,
face
okay.
it.
But if
The
they
boy was
if he
So,
got
scared.
his
He's
backpack
young and
on,
he's
hold on.
scared.
but
So,
He
let
was
me
hold on.
surrounded
Stop.
by a group of white. He was surrounded by a group of white people that meant him bodily harm. So
So,
there is a case right there.
okay. So, hold on. Now, Mr. C, based on what she just said and based on what I just said, is my, didn't I just say why it's premeditated? I just want to be clear.
You also, yeah, you are premeditated. You are premeditated yourself because you just got through saying what you would do. You wouldn't say, uh, I'm
and
gonna
you
do this.
can't
I
open
was
your
if
clip
you
on
gotta put
somebody
your
because if
hands
you
on me or
open the clip
anything
on
else.
somebody, Malik, that is
You just
overkill. So
yeah,
you
you
can't do
just
Okay.
that.
mentioned
So
Oh yeah,
doing
now,
something to an individual
okay.
and
So,
emptying a clip on them, which is
okay.
overkill. Did you know
So
that too?
now,
Oh
right
yeah, he know
there.
he's
So,
premeditated, right?
so
Malik, you
now,
know you was
right there.
premeditated, right?
So,
You know
bro,
that.
right there, all y'all heard was me saying and elaborating on empty a clip. Nobody heard me say that the gun is already on my person.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay, but just because you
Premeditated.
say
So now,
that,
excuse
that
me.
you
You
still
heard that, but
don't
the
mean
biggest point of it was the fact that you said you would empty a
you
clip
were
on
gonna empty that
somebody.
clip.
And I
Yeah.
Like
so
that was the
again,
Exactly. They're
biggest
gonna
point
look at
that
that
made the
as
whole everything
they're
else
not gonna look
irrelevant.
at
It's
that
got the whole
self-defense.
case right
Yeah,
there.
that's
all
not
right.
the
It's got the
self-defense
whole
in
case
that.
right
And when you
there.
say you emptying, like it's you basically,
You got it,
you
yo.
you're not just trying to get them off you. You
I
want
I,
to
I
make
said,
sure.
What is your
Ro,
hold on. She's still in the
I said you got it, yo. You got it.
No, Malik, don't do that. We just
I just said, Joe, you got it. She clarified what I just said.
oh,
By
okay.
when she read the definition,
Okay, can
she
we
said,
move on?
yeah, she said what I said. It's all good though. He got 35 years. He
Yeah,
lucky.
Malik got his opinion. He got his opinion. We ain't gonna beat each other up about it. Malik feel how you feel. We feel how we feel. We're gonna move on because we're not gonna let this test down as black folks. We still got each other's back. Let's move on. Now let's talk about the case where Rich Child, an Asian man, shot a 14-year-old boy in the back because he said that he assumed that he stole the 4 bottles of water, even though on their camera they saw him put the 4 bottles of water back, go up to the counter and grab his stuff from in the counter and walk out of the store. Then he saw from the camera, you see Rich Child and his son running towards him, and once he seen them running towards him, he got scared and he started to run. They began to open fire. He was not charged at all with the killing of 14-year-old Casey. I do want to know, how do you guys feel about that case?
That was crazy. That man should clearly be locked up for that.
Yeah, should be
I,
locked up, but I don't know much
I
about that
said
one.
that I said that from Jump Street. He should have been locked up and persecuted to the full extent with that. That made no sense. Nowhere in there, and the boy running away is the boy a threat to you with the bottle of water. Or I even think they said he figured the boy was trying to harm his son or something. Nowhere in the
Just real
boy
quick.
running away
Yeah, they
is he
tried
a
to
harm to
lie.
you.
They lied and said that he had a gun on him, but the police and the witnesses said that they didn't see him with the gun at
Yeah,
all.
he
Even
didn't
the
have a
video
gun.
shows
He
that he
did have
didn't
a
have
gun.
no gun on him because
Like I said, in just
He did
no,
have
he
a
did
gun.
not have a
man, when it
gun. The
comes to
police said that he did
They
not
trying
have
to
no
go in the
gun
corner.
on him.
He
Yeah,
had a gun.
Rich
nowhere,
Child, no. Rich Child and his son said that they saw the boy pull the gun out. That's why they opened fire. But the
that
police statement and the witness statement said they did not see Casey with the gun
They
at
tried to
all.
gun up
They
on
only
him.
saw
They
him
tried to
with the
gun up on him.
backpack in his hand.
if he
No,
had
they
a gun or
didn't.
not,
No, they
if
did
he
not.
if he had a
Go
gun or
ahead,
not,
Malik.
Mr. Child was wrong, flat out wrong.
He was
He,
still
he
wrong for
shot the
Rich
boy in
Child,
his
though.
back. He was wrong. What you
He was,
want to say, landlord? Before I dipset, 'cause
oh yeah, because I just want to know, man, nigga, do you know how to fight? You got 1,000 motherfucking guns,
yeah,
man.
I can't hear what landlord said if he said anything.
Yeah.
Somebody please
He
ask
saying
the
that
question.
I'm not
he
Do you
repeating
know
didn't.
how
that.
to fight?
I'm not
We're
getting into
not
those kind of
asking him
discussions.
that. We're not asking him that stupid shit. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, landlord. No, we just here to have
All
a
right, all right,
conversation.
all right.
We're not gonna
We'll
sit
wait
here
for
and
that
take it to
segment.
that
We'll
level.
wait for that segment. Okay, we'll wait for that segment.
Yes. Now you can disagree with him and say how you feel, but we ain't gonna take it that way y'all want to fight. We ain't gonna do that.
No,
Now I do want
no.
to. Malik gonna come back up because there's a new story that just popped out that a 1-year-old boy got shot and killed by a police officer in the Walmart parking lot because the store manager or somebody in the store accused the mom of stealing. So the police decided that he was gonna open fire, and he ended up shooting and killing a 1-year-old boy. How do you guys feel about that case as well?
I'm just hearing about that one.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
just
heard
heard
Yeah,
nothing
that
about
just
it yet.
happened.
pizza.
It
Yeah,
just happened. It
that's
just happened.
Yes,
They
happened.
just now putting it in the media. But I think he got shot maybe like a day or two ago. This just happened with the 1-year-old boy. So I'm glad that the media moved quickly on that. I
Mhm.
don't think they're doing anything to the police officer that did unalive the 1-year-old boy. The mother
easy.
had her receipt to show that she's not stealing as well. But if I was the mother, I'll be suing the police department. I'll be suing Walmart. I'll be suing everybody in that bitch. Okay.
Facts.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
All right.
ridiculous. That's
And
just
what would
that's
make
ridiculous.
him open fire on a woman and a child anyway? Just for
Yeah, really.
shoplifting? Come on
What
now. See,
is
like,
this?
like I
Mhm.
said, this damn country is getting crazy. And we as black folks are sitting back arguing with each other when we know there's injustice done.
I'll be
And
right
we
Oh,
back, y'all. I
argue,
got a
What
call.
was
Be right back.
was
it's
it a
crazy.
white police? Was he white?
Okay, hold on. What
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on because I had to drop down. Well, I don't know this scenario you just spoke of. I missed it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me tell you. So I just came across an article
I
where
can't hear
a
you.
1 year old.
You
You
Oh,
can't
can't
hear
hear
me,
us?
Malik?
I think
I
Malik.
can't hear her. Once
Oh,
landlord dropped down,
You
I
need to
can't
get on.
hear.
Tell him. Tell him
oh,
to go get on Brooks' phone.
Malik, can you hear us, Malik? Oh, I guess he'll be back. I don't think. He can.
Yeah, it's see that's another thing with these phones and streaming art and all that. They know this is messing up, but we what are we gonna do about it? You know, quit paying them or this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. Pizza, do you know what city that occurred in?
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't hear what she was saying. Once landlord dropped it, just I could just hear you, Mister C. So something happened to the Walmart. Somebody got shot. Explain what was going on.
They said that
Okay,
a
I
lady
found
and his
it.
1 year old
She found
son.
it.
I found. I
Um,
found it. I can't share screen, but this is the news article. They just posted this a day ago, and 2 hours ago they just posted it. 1 year old dead after police shooting outside Mississippi in Walmart. Oh shit,
Okay.
Mississippi, child.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
you
Yeah.
already know how that's gonna
Ain't
go in
nothing gonna happen
Mississippi,
Already
to
know
that
how
boy.
that's
child.
going. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When I log off of here, I'll jump on the news and see what's going on there.
He's probably on paid leave right now.
But what
Mhm.
was landlord trying to say? I couldn't hear the boy either.
He won't say nothing.
He was. He wasn't saying nothing
No,
important,
never
child.
mind. No, don't even worry about it, Lee. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. So
Um.
he was the 1 year old was shot in Mississippi.
Damn.
Man.
Child
So
will never get a chance to grow up. Never.
oh yeah, I
Because
need to see what's. I need to look into that.
that was just a one year
mhm.
old, and
But
then it's like they don't feel no sympathy.
Yeah, for real.
so now let's not change the topic, but let's be real. It's a lot of senseless killing out here, and all of it isn't because of white and black thing. So I really want to get to the root of the issue of Mr. C. How do we get us from killing us? Because that's when it boiled down. That's where it's really at. And
What,
I'm
Malik?
Well,
That's a question you can ask yourself.
Put
well,
the
I
guns
don't have
down.
the answers to why we have black on black crime because we always had it, even when I was a child. But one thing I can say about it is that a lot of it stems from watching bullshit on television, believing these people that go out and make the movies for us, how bad they are, how good they are to be the bad guy. Everybody wants to be black and bad. Nobody wants to be black and use their senses. You know, we want to be our ego as men. Our ego
so
as men
let,
has always been our downfall. No
let me
matter
say this
what,
real
it could
fast.
be the
Let me say this
slightest
real
thing in
fast.
life. You at a club. Wait a minute, I seen the stupidest shit when I was coming up in a club. A man stepped
Oh
on
Lord.
another man's shoe. He turned around and told the man he was sorry. But just because he stepped on this damn Floydsham's, he had to show his ass, pull out, well, he didn't have a gun, pull out a straight razor and proceeded to cut on the damn man. Now,
Yeah,
that's the ignorance that we have to look at and talk about. The
that's
egotistical shit that we do to each other as black men.
Okay, Molly.
okay. So going down that same road, Ro. I think you tried to take a shot at me, and I don't think that's fair. But okay, I'm gonna give you that one shot.
No, no, I was just
What?
saying, like, from what you had just said, it's like you have a beef. You got something with somebody, you just don't like them, and I don't feel like that you can be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna let you have this one, because it seems like where y'all are is the battlefield.
Okay,
So
so
that's
let me be clear. Let me be clear.
the battlefield.
I,
Oh,
I think the old nigga is an old fucking goofy. Ain't no secret about that. And again, I don't give a fuck if he wasted away where he at. I just like laughing at the dumbass old nigga. Flat out, point blank period. But again, that's just me.
Nah,
Ain't,
Malik,
ain't,
ain't you being a hypocrite though? Because you ready to take a black man up out of here, and a few black men you been wanting to pull up at your house and pop out and down.
so
So how
so
could you
now
ask Mr. William
so
that
so
if
again,
you're
pizza.
contributing to those same
So
status?
so now once again, let me be clear. If you come to fuck with me, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do to defend me and mine. Let's not never, you're not gonna never get a gray area with that shit. And again, I'm addressing the old fucking clown nigga. I think he's a clown. That's why I just laugh at the nigga, bro. And I've said this shit 100 times. If you watch him, the old nigga will tell you. Cause what the old nigga do is he docs. That's what he do. And he know I don't give a fuck if you dox me. I told the nigga one time, yo,
Oh, bro,
since you
don't
cool with
don't.
it, so okay, all
Can
right. So
we not
Why we
that's
talk
talking
about
about
that old
him?
part?
all right. So
Why
that's
we
where
Yeah,
I'm
talking
at
we
with
about
that
him
not.
shit,
though?
bro.
No,
But
no. Let's move on.
Mr. C, back to what you were saying, Mr. C. The situation, you're right. I've seen that shoe shit before, and it's sad. All I'm saying is that's really the root of the issue. Like, how do we get the young people to understand that life has a value? Because it's not so much the old folks don't understand that, it's the young folks. So again, that's that's what the talk should be about. Like,
I
how
feel
do
like
we
that the young and the old need to come together and have it, because some can learn. Some older folks could stand learning too, because they snap at the sight of a button. They can snap real quick too. I mean, we just see it up here, where that value for life, it just goes away, and then they said, a lot has to do with emotional intelligence. So I think that's something you definitely, people in general, we got to, as people, we got to come together with that emotional intelligence to save each other
Yeah,
when we in
community
those
issue.
situations. Because if you don't
Well,
have that,
yeah,
you start thinking about nobody.
emotional intelligence is good. But I've been on here, road, and I know as a man, I got a deep voice. I got a voice deeper than most men on here. And when I yell up and my voice raises up, they say I'm being too this, I'm being too that. It's not that's just that. You're mad at me because I can maybe out yell or do something to you, as far as speaking goes. But I'm not up here to fight with anybody about being ignorant when it comes to black folks being together, trying to get together, even with their kids. These kids nowadays don't have any self-respect because they're not taught it. We just had 3 juveniles picked up yesterday right here in this town where I live at. Know what they were doing? 14, 15, and 17. Going down the street in a car shooting at folks.
well, that's every
And
day.
they
That's every
arrested
day in
all
Dayton.
their asses. They arrested all their asses. But yet you had some people in the neighborhood wasn't talking about what the teenagers, these kids were doing. They were talking about the police arresting them and how they were treating them. They didn't do nothing but handcuff them and put them in the goddamn squad car. That was it.
Yeah,
You
that's
so
that's 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 every day here, Mr. C. And it's
yeah,
sad
and see,
that
what I'm saying is the kids, they don't have enough guidance. The You have babies having babies nowadays. What the hell can you teach it? How can you raise a child when you haven't been raised yourself? That's
and
what
you're
I'm
right
saying.
about that. You're right about that too. But at like what point, if you give them they really have everything in the palm of their hand.
And
You can
that's
ask
because the parents allow it. That's
no
because
no
the
no no.
parents allow it.
I'm not. I'm saying that you could ask your phone any question and your phone will give you the answer to anything. Versus back in the day, you had to go to the library, you had to get that big dumb maroon
Right.
book called the Britannica, and you had to research. With the power of knowledge that they have in the palm of their hand, I don't understand why they wasting it. And that's crazy. They have all the resources at the drop of the dime to make money legitimately, to excel, to be academically sound, to pick up trades, etc. And all they want to do is waste their life away. And I think that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem that we're going to ever have is until they understand that life has a value and there's so much more that they can be doing with their life. We
Malik,
gonna
you're a
always
good
leave.
example though, Malik, of like, yeah, I feel like you're with your children. Your children are growing, and your children are they're doing the right thing. Like with football, and you are trying your best, to guide them. I feel like in the correct path. So that's why when I remember when y'all was talking about doing that mentorship, it brought me back to I feel like where I saw a lot of folks that were beating the odds. And I felt like that was a good thing that y'all were, just even thinking about maybe doing just up here. And it could lift somebody, like young. And you could just, I feel like, use your children, for example, when, if you were ever want to do something like that, to start trying to get, I feel like, the youth to think in a better direction of value.
So I'm gonna say this without saying too much. Bro, if I gave you my phone number and I called you in 20 minutes talk to you, you'll understand exactly why I say what I say and how I say it, and you'll really know. I do more than you can imagine in the community, for the youth, etc. But a lot of youth, because they've been broken and mishandled and they've been abandoned so much that they shut down. You know how hard it is to get somebody that's shut down to open back up?
I can
Like
imagine.
Yeah. Especially when they've been mistreated.
I'm
Yeah.
giving it to
Especially
you
when they've
straight,
been,
bro.
yeah, like you
So
said, mistreated. Right.
and again, I don't want to say too much because my wife be on me for that. But yo, if if I could really let you hang out for a day and you just really saw coming from where we came from, if you from Baltimore, dog, yo, it was crazy, son. Bro, when I'm telling you, it was crazy. And to be able to get out was all a lot of us wanted. Like real talk, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm being dead ass. And a lot of what I'm telling you, I think Stacy in your chat, what's the other lady that's from the lady that live in London?
Hey, True.
So a lot of folks that's from Baltimore, no matter where they from, they'll tell you. As much as y'all sit on here and talk about the wire, I'm telling you, dog, you can go on YouTube and they'll take you back 20, 30 years. And if you really
Oh,
see
I'm sorry.
what I mean about when you had to grow up and you really had OGs who taught you. See, this is the misconception that the youth got. The streets don't need you, young boy. You need the
No, they don't.
streets.
Yeah.
I'm
And
using
this
Drone 100.
and,
I'm
and this is
sorry.
what and this was what the code was. And it has always been. The old dudes that was out there doing what they had to do, they taught you this one thing. Shorty, if you don't respect the elders, your peoples, your family, and you don't go to school, you cannot come on the block. If you come on the block, we busting that ass and taking you back home, and we gonna get you in line. I'm giving it to you 100, dog. 100. As much as folks sit on here, and I'll be trolling when I be talking about the drug shit and the perk shit, let me be clear, yo. By no way at 52 would I want that as a badge of honor by making an indiscretion in my late teens and early 20s. That's the first thing I will
Yeah.
correct once I got my mind together. I'm giving you real shit. I'm telling you, dog. Everything I make this shit fun because yo, I don't want people to have to go through that shit, dog. Yo, do you know what it's like, bro, to look at a community, son, that was thriving, that's now dilapidated and drug infested? I've said it before, yo. And if you
Yeah,
know,
every
Stacy
day.
know, in Baltimore, son, the young boys have the police standing on the corner. And I'm telling you this, if you know, as y'all call it, the wire, if in the middle of the 90s, at the height of the heroin epidemic and crack, if I had
But
a police on the corner protecting us from the stick-up boys, and watching
but I
us,
want I want to say this though.
excuse me, Noble. Nigga, I would be
I'm
10
about to
times
drop
more
down,
grateful after
man.
it
I
was,
mean,
dog.
y'all got this. Y'all got it. I
Please.
mean, come on, man. I mean, you done
Go
took
ahead,
over the
Noble.
whole show. I ain't even said nothing yet. But
All right,
go
so I'm
ahead.
gonna let Noble talk, yo. I'm on mute. I'm going on
No,
mute,
go
dog. I'm
ahead,
gone.
bro.
Nah,
Go
yo,
ahead
Noble, you go ahead and talk,
Oh,
yo. You
oh,
go ahead and
wait a
talk.
minute,
because the
Malik. No, but why you
thing
want to
is,
interrupt him about you not talking and he tell you to go ahead, then you tell him to go ahead. Now make up your mind. Do you want to talk or not?
Y'all need to y'all need to stop it.
Yeah, they do. He does. Go ahead, Malik. I'm listening. I'm listening.
No,
See,
Malik said he wanted Noble to go.
yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, bro. I'm giving that shit to you real, dog. You know what it is? And I've said this to, I think, Mr. C, and I think I was over there talking to my man, angry guy, New York Knicks fan, my Uncle Claude. Yo, you know what the greatest achievement is as a man, yo? When you sit back and somebody tells you, yo, I remember what you said to me 10 years ago, and it changed my life. No matter what I've done academically, professionally, I can tell you a little kid I saw when I first started working with juveniles 20 years ago. Shorty then went in the military, got a family, and he remembered the one thing I said, and I had to remember. I said, yo, you can do anything you want. It's up to you. Nobody's holding you back. No white man, Asian man. If you don't succeed, it's because of you. I'm putting the other things aside that Mr. C has spoken about of like real life black back in the day thing. When you look at it, if Roe can't do it and Roe fail, it ain't because somebody held Roe back. It's because Roe wasn't assertive. If I tried to jump out here and not become CEO of IBM franchises, it wasn't because somebody held me back. I wasn't assertive. But now everybody, these young boys think they are entitled. They think they are entitled to what they see that you have. They don't want to earn it. They don't want you to teach them how they want to take it. And then when they take it and it's a consequence with it, all of a sudden the parents want to yell, my boy didn't deserve that. He was a good kid. Miss, your son was a goddamn disgrace and he was a terror. Come on, let's be real, man.
Yeah.
But Malik, that goes on to everybody in the community. That ain't only in the black community.
that's
But
all I
I'm
was
not,
gonna
but
say.
Peace, listen to
That's
me.
all I was going down to.
It's in all
Now,
Hold
communities,
on,
but
I need let Noble say something, please, because he been
yeah,
waiting.
okay.
Go ahead, Noble.
No, all I was gonna say was that it happens in all communities, though. Just like that Carmelo Anthony stuff. That's just one isolated incident that happened all over the United States of America every day. We don't talk about the guy that got killed down the street by the Arab, but yet we talking about what Mr. Child done to these two black boys. So I think it's kind of hypocritical. Why? Because it's the talking point of the media today. What about what's going on in our own community? We're not bringing no type of insight or justice towards that because we're not talking about that. We're not saying that it's something wrong with it. That ain't nothing wrong with this boy getting railroaded. But damn, this shit happen every day in our community. What about what happened to little Chong Tone that happened up the street? That got railroaded because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time in the wrong car.
and Noble, I think I said that. But see, I'm gonna tell you how we do it in the black community. We throw sneakers across the light street out in the traffic light joint. We put the liquor bottles as a memorial. We won't run around here with shirts that say "Free Lil Peanut," no disrespect, "Free Slap of the Dawn." Yo, check this out. Why are we putting all that energy into that when somebody could have told him, hold on, Noble. When somebody could have said, "Hey, yo, Slapper, you know if you smack that old ass lady right there, nigga, they gonna mash you. Don't slap the old lady, yo. Walk the old lady across the street and let's go down to Walmart or Target and get the job done." Why don't nobody do that? But why is it that the first time somebody
Because
gets locked up, everybody want to run around with free Pookie Loke t-shirts, free people?
it's because belief. This the thing. This what I had to learn, and I feel you just like I feel Mr. William. I feel everybody, but we living in a different age, a different day and time where things moving at the speed of light. These kids out here, rather than go out here and get a job, they'd rather go out here and get a chime card and run that bitch for about 10 racks. While we up here trying to go to work and work every day, they're out here running scams off these chime cards and cash app cards and getting paid. They looking at us. We ain't they role models because we ain't got nothing.
So
When
no,
these
hold
kids getting
on.
banned, but so what's the best way? This what puzzles me, and this is what I'm trying to figure out because I'm trying to come as the big homie, as But what I'm trying to figure out is the best way to get to these boys, and I might not have the Ferraris or the gold chain, gold Chuck jewelry and shit like that. But shit, I'm working every day. I'm doing things. I'm an average Joe. How do I get through to the youngins? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Fuck what's going on in the news right now. I don't give a fuck about that shit because niggas ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do nothing but wait for the next chaos to happen and complain about it. And they ain't gonna do shit. If a nigga ain't ready to do shit about what happened to this boy, this injustice, like unite as a people and govern ourselves, then don't talk to me about y'all injustice, how y'all feel about this case. I'm straight on it. Because we know what it is.
So Noble.
What's up?
And I thought we got off of the young man. So let's be clear, yo. So okay, Noble. His family.
Get off the young man.
Okay. Let me say this, and I'm gonna roll because at this point it's a circle. Noble.
No,
what did his family
talk about the war tonight?
I
We're talk about the war. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, I don't know why. Number one,
I never got a chance to say
anything about it. We can't agree to disagree. Number one. Number two, we shouldn't be asking those kind of questions. We should already know the answer. I sit at my doorstep every morning. There are young kids that come by. They speak to me. I speak to them. They ask me a question. I give them an answer that they don't want to hear sometimes, but they do listen. Now, if they go out there and do it on their own, that's their fault. But again, I say it goes back to the parenting. It goes back to the shit that they're watching on TV, even on their phones, because let's face it, a child at the age of 15, 16, and 17, 18 with a phone, they can look and see and hear any damn thing, and especially the music. So we got to start as parents and as grown-ups in the community. When you see a child do wrong, don't be afraid to tell them, hey, you know that ain't right, or go to their parents. And if their parents is a jackass, then you go a little bit further. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts within and works its way out.
That's
right. I've
right.
had jobs. I've had good jobs in my life. I've been a damn prison guard, and I know the ins and out of a prison. During the time when they were treating black men worse than they are now. Okay? So those kind of discussions should be had before they got locked up, before they got into trouble.
Right.
Don't sit up here and these kids, believe it or not, we might have some kids listening to this discussion right now, and they hear us acting a fool and talking crazy, cussing each other out. They say, well, what the hell am I going to listen to him for? See what I'm talking about? Let's smooth it down. But it takes a village to raise a child, no matter what nobody says. You can't do it alone.
And Mr. C, I agree with you with it takes a village. But you know why we don't have the village anymore?
The only
Because
reason we don't have the village because we're too busy being self-centered. We're too
no.
busy. That they used to call it the me generation. Then they had the my generation. It used to be a we generation, but that's gone way out the books. Anytime you can listen to a song blasting on the street, cussing women out, calling them bitches and hoes, these young men listening to it, thumping it down. What do you think they're gonna think about women? Period.
They were saying the same stuff in the 30s and all that music too. They were saying
they wasn't doing the same. No, they wasn't doing the same stuff like that in the 70s and 80s when it came to some music. It didn't start till later on. Now after the 90s,
that definitely came later in the game.
Okay, so let me say this, gentlemen. Let me say this because I gotta leave after this. Listen, we don't have a village, Mr. C, anymore because parents now won't let you say something to their child. The moment you say something to their child, they snap. They don't listen to the message. They ready to shoot the messenger, and they don't
That's because they fucked up. That's because they fucked up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You look at the parents now. Back then, the parents that were on drugs. You know, when the drug scene did hit us, they had kids. Them druggies had kids. But what did they care about their child? They didn't give a damn.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the rules are different. But back then, Mr. C, you could say something to my child and I wouldn't get offended. But now, parents are not even paying attention.
Parents, you know why? Because it's instilled in a lot of people now that most people out here are child predators or they ain't got no business talking to their kids because they feel they might do something to them. That's the same thing that ruined Halloween. When these fools start putting razor blades and apples for kids trick-or-treating, you do have some evil-ass people out here. But you should weed them out. You should give them the punishment fits the crime. That's all I'm saying. And if you do something to my child, and I know my child hasn't done anything at all, then I'm coming after you. I had a nephew that did 25 years for that because a man touched his daughter. He did 25 flat years. When he got out, he lived a few years after that, and he had a damn heart attack. But that's another story. But we got to be able to, as black people, number one, know our history. Read the shit that goes on through life before I even got here, after you got here, the way we were treated, the way our property was stolen from us, the way we did have a Wall Street, a black Wall Street, and they bombed it and took it from us and used redlining and zoning to keep us from trying to build back up. It takes a village. It doesn't take separation of state.
That's right. I have no disagreements about the village. I just wish we all could get the village back. Pizza, this was great. Whenever you run it,
I want to get to my next topic.
No, I got it.
And I want you to be here for the because it's about the relationship part.
Oh my God, Pizza, you gonna get me cussed out? Y'all do know that Brooke is really my wife, right? Y'all do know she don't live in London. Shots fired. Okay, come on.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Hey, Taylor. Now I want to know what y'all look forward to.
You fit in, right? For this next topic.
Come on now, let me get to this next topic. Now, Rob, this is for you too, but this is more based off of a partner. What do you look forward to in your partner?
Well, damn.
Damn, don't nobody
Hold up. So now I need you, Pizza.
What was involved into this too? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Malik.
Hold on, Pizza. I need you to repeat the question before I exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Because Mr. C, I see some bullshit coming with this one. I swear to you, I see some bullshit coming with this right here. And I'm not gonna let your little loud ass mic get me in trouble. So
you already know it. I said, what do you look forward to in your wife or in your partner?
What do you look forward to? Okay.
Shit, the education level for one. I don't like dealing with dumbasses because I've met
Um.
plenty of them.
Okay.
I
So
look
hold
forward
on.
to
So you
seeing
mean
them.
like
I
if
look
you're
forward
trying,
to.
you mean
I
if you're
look
trying
forward
to
to.
get a wife and you're trying to get a serious partner?
Yes, I'm asking that first, because then I'm gonna get into the relationship part of that. That's what I'm
Oh,
asking that first. So
I,
Malik, you might need to sit this one out because you already married. I'm finna
Nah,
get
nah.
to
Well, I
that
no, I
part.
could tell you. I could tell you because
Okay.
it just happened. Like I wasn't. I didn't throw a fishing rod out and say I wanted somebody 5'5", brown skin, named Brooke, long hair. Like I didn't do it. It just wound up happening. Like one led to two, two led to three, three led to four, and it was a gradual period, and then we wound up married. So again, I wasn't looking. We just happened to bump into each other, and that's real shit. Like I was at the gas station one morning. And I think I was probably on my way in from a party or some shit. And she was coming out the gas station on her way to school. And that's just how it happened. We swapped information. And come to find out later on, she lived on the opposite side of where I lived at. And I saw her in passing. And that's just how it went. Like, I mean, I ain't. But also, again,
Do
we
you
got
prefer the
to.
light skins or the dark skins?
That's a trick question, pizza.
Okay, so now since I'm being real with you and I'm 100 and my wife here, so pizza, all pussy pink. Aha. You
Mhm.
wasn't ready for that. Yeah, okay.
Correct. That's,
So oh my,
no, the
my
fuck
no,
fault,
it
my
that is
ain't.
fault.
correct. That is
Hold on.
correct.
My,
That's
No, the
my
fuck
fault.
it
correct.
ain't.
All
No, the
all
fuck it
coochie,
ain't.
all coochie
No,
pink.
no, the fuck
But
it
so
ain't.
now,
No, the fuck it ain't.
again, in all actuality, like I said, I got to know Brooke. So it wasn't if she would have been dark skinned, it would have been dark skinned Brooke. If she was high pale, it would have been high pale Brooke. I mean, I wasn't searching for a color complex.
Well, okay,
I'm
let me
about
ask you this, Malik.
personality.
Got
I
you.
mean, yeah, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Before you
Mm.
even met Brooke, what was you looking for in a woman? Now, let's leave all that alone. What
Whoa,
before
whoa,
you even
hold.
found
At
Brooke,
this
what was you
You
looking
trying
at
to
for
this
get
in a
his
time,
woman?
good
oh,
top,
hold.
Mr. Williams?
At this time, I'm gonna
Huh?
exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Oh no.
I know. I know. You trying to get the least top right? You
So
trying
so now listen to me. So like she real life sitting behind me, and you know how you can feel somebody eyes on you
Yeah.
like, yeah, nigga, let me hear what you gonna say about
You
this.
gotta say the right way. You know she What way that way know his ass. That's what I But instead of that
Nah,
day, he's like, you better ask this right,
but
nigga.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm keeping it I'm keeping
just
it
keep
like
on
that. Like
pleading
I
the fifth.
no. Again, I was never looking like I used to party and
Hmm.
bullshit. No, real shit. I
Yeah,
partied and bullshitted a lot. So
yeah.
I was always on the move. So I really wasn't the type to have a girlfriend. Like after my last relationship when the bro did the crazy, I just was, I was just out
Oh,
and
you
about. I
became
was
a
just
player,
having fun.
player. Yeah, you became a
I
player,
no, I
player,
was
right?
just out having fun. I was um I was submitting I was submitting a lot of cover letters to see if it was worthy of me presenting my resume to help build my portfolio for my for my future endeavors.
That's still not saying what were you looking for in a woman if you found
You
one
did
before you
good
found
enough, Mr. Williams. You did good enough. Mr.
Brooke.
Williams, what did you look forward to? What do you look forward to, Mr. Williams?
What did I look forward to in looking for a woman? To be honest with you, a good
Mhm.
conversation, honesty in a relationship. That's the most thing. And to be able to talk about things without feeling ashamed to talk about them. Because a lot of women, they do have problems when you meet them. I'll say that. And you have to be understanding too. You just can't get out there on a whim and say, "Ooh, I want to get her just because she looks good or this and that." You have to know that your partner is going to be with you for the rest of your life, if God's willing. And with that, you have communication, you have the love, you have the honesty and respect above all.
Now, to
Noble.
finish what he said, that's how I wound up getting, no, seriously, but that's how I wound up getting married. Like, no,
It's a
Mr.
beautiful
C,
thing.
he gave it to you
Noble.
true. I'm just saying, that's how I wound up getting married. Like, as much as Brooke cut up on here, and Brooke be on here cutting, she cut the fuck up on this joint.
Don't get in trouble now.
Brooke was always Brooke though. Like, we became
Mm-hmm.
friends, then best friends, and then we just wound up we got married, and the chat, it was just like that. But I'm saying, you also gotta remember, I think we've been together total 18 years, married 15. I may got it a little year off.
Shit,
Like,
congratulations.
Brooke was there through everything. Like, she was there when I lost my mother. She was there through a lot of key things in my life, and she never wavered.
Right.
Even when the shit got chaotic on here, and I'm not trying to mix apples and oranges. If you can remember, I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck if we going through something. Y'all ain't gonna play with her like that. And that's when piece of y'all was like, shit, he ain't playing that bullshit. And everybody realized, yo, like, they really married. I don't care what you say, like, they a couple. It ain't no, they may not agree, but they definitely always gonna be on the same page. So again, that's why I'm saying it was a lot. It wasn't so much work, it was consistency. And that's what made everything else well worth it. All the way down to the end. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to
Through the
do it
good
again,
times, yeah. Through the good times, the bad times, I'll be
yeah,
at your side forevermore. That's what
yeah.
friends are for, and lovers, and wives, and partners.
And that's the
Okay.
part that a lot of people don't get. Like, it's like when shit really get real, it be real. And then you know that that's the person that no matter what, they not never gonna leave you because it's a lot of shit
Believe
that go on. Go ahead.
Noble is saying that you talking too much. He want to go.
Ain't that. It's not that. It's like, damn, it's other people that want to talk, but I get you. I understand everything you're saying.
Man,
I get
fuck them chickens. Now go ahead, no boy.
you.
Do your thing. Do your
But
thing.
no, by the time it comes to me to talk, I've been to forget what the fuck I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? And
What
I
you
don't
look
want
forward
to.
to in a
I don't
woman?
want to
What you
overtalk
look
you.
forward to in a woman?
What I look for, what I look forward to a woman is the woman I got. You know what I'm saying? She everything that I was looking for in a woman. She patient, she kind. You know what I'm saying? She's spontaneous. She my polar opposite. You know what I'm saying? She like to do shit that I don't like to do. That makes me, get me out my comfort zone. And she my best friend. We've been friends for 4 years. So
Yeah.
you know, and counting. So that's what I always look for in a woman. Somebody that could be my friend instead of just being a piece of pussy. I can get that anywhere. And
Now
she
you're speaking
values
like
me.
a true gentleman
And
to me.
and
But
she values
now,
me as a man.
before
She values me
all
as a
that,
man.
before you met
I
that
value
woman,
her
how
as a
did you
woman.
feel about women in general when
Hold
you were
on,
out there
Mr. William.
single?
Bodywork said that why you be on here flirting with other women, then Noble.
Who,
That's
me?
what Bodywork.
Flirting? I don't flirt with nobody. I just be talking.
All right.
You know what I'm
So
saying? I don't be flirting with nobody. Everybody know my status, and I don't hide it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't up here trying to be pimp daddy. No, that's disrespectful to my woman, and that's disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? I could be in a room full of women and not even flirt with none of them. I could compliment them all day, but I know I'm going home to my woman.
all
Well,
right, so
there's a
pizza,
difference
I'm
Mr.
just
between
to be
C, Artist
well,
Road,
no
there's a
more.
difference.
Slapper. Listen, this has been great. Pizza, whenever you want to do it again, you know I'm always down. But
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand you got a curfew.
and Mr. C, Mr. C, you ever see? Look, you're
Malik,
an old head, Mr. C. No, you ever heard the expression? Let me fuck this cat. You just hold the tail. I sign the permission slips around here. But no,
Okay.
All right,
All right.
then go go get your
That's
ass.
what we all say as
That's what my
men.
you
That's
run.
all. That's what
Who
we
run
all
the
say as men.
relationship
But you know,
who run the relationship? You or her? We know he do.
well, if you seen how high, you understand. Dick run this car, not pussy. But again, I
Oh,
gotta
that's
be.
my movie.
No, she run
I gotta
this.
be
you
I gotta be respectful
Everything.
because at this particular point, she let me come on the joint because it was you, and that's how me and you do with her. So it is what it is. But at this point,
uh,
I gotta be a
if you're gonna
father,
go in there
a husband.
and I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go say,
Yeah,
"Baby, I
it's
didn't mean
time for
all
you
this."
to go
I
ahead
was
and
saying.
lay that pipe down with Brooke. We know, go on and handle it.
Have a blessed night, Malik.
I'm not dealing
Have a
with you no
blessed
more.
night.
That's the end of that bullshit. All right, y'all have a good
I'm
one.
just.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
Gigi.
Doggone it. The lamp lights came on the street. You
Now
better be in this house.
the ladies can come up and hit the link to get in this conversation. The ladies can come up to get in this conversation. I was gonna ask y'all about the relationship, but it kind of slipped my mind a bit. When it's pertaining to the relationship, when you're in a relationship with a woman, what you look for in that one, what you look for in that woman when y'all in the relationship, like what is her duties that you expect from your woman?
Coming
Well,
home, seeing him every day. I look forward to seeing my baby every day. That's it.
Yeah, that's
She all she
definitely.
gotta do is be her beautiful self. That's all she gotta do is keep doing what she's doing. I just look forward to seeing her. That's my baby.
mm, well, I look forward to a good conversation. If necessary, if I have to cook dinner, I'll cook it for her. Because let's face it, guys, there are times of the month when our ladies don't feel like doing a damn thing. And as they get older, they go through them little hot flashes too, which is another reason why you need to learn to keep your mouth shut. See what I'm saying? But
Facts.
all in all, you have to respect that woman and treat her as your queen. And don't have her walk behind you. Always have her walk beside you, no matter what.
That's right.
Y'all
That's
sound like
right.
some knight in shining armors. I don't think y'all really
No,
telling
no,
us
no,
everything.
row. Hold
That's over
it. I'm gonna
time,
stop
bro.
you right now. I'm gonna
That's
stop you
over
right now.
time.
Are you a knight in shining armor?
Oh, you
Are
said
you a
who?
knight in shining armor when it comes to your mate?
Oh no. It's always gonna be, issues that may, happen.
He the
But
dragon.
you gotta
Hey,
make it sound
hey,
good.
Mr.
Y'all making
William,
it sound
he the
good.
dragon. He the dragon. He's like, fuck that slave me motherfucker. That's what he on. That's what he on. That's the Roro. He'll fuck his like the armor. I will be the dragon.
Well,
There's
like I
always
said,
gonna
keep
be
on living. You'll
problems,
learn
man.
in life. You'll learn in life. You're gonna have to give a little and take a little,
Yep.
and you'll be
Yeah,
doing a whole lot of taking if if
yeah.
you really care about that woman. You'll do a whole lot of taking.
Fair to say.
And Mr. William, you know what I'm saying? I popped up and this was my woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she was my friend. You know what I'm saying? We started off co-workers just every day.
You miss her,
And,
boo?
and
Hey,
next thing you
Anytime.
know,
Hey,
Hey,
there,
come
Miss
on.
O. How you doing, my little
we
black
got
China
here.
doll? How you doing, baby?
oh, I'm doing good. Ro doesn't get to answer no questions. Ro, what do you look forward to in your partner? I came up here for Ro to get to answer questions too now.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Bro
so
don't want to
sorry, bro.
tell
You
him the
didn't get
truth.
the answer. I'm sorry, boo. Go
Mm-mm.
ahead, bro.
Well, I mean, really looking for somebody that I feel like will accept me for me. That's big, and somebody I can I can depend on without really even like they'll be there for me. And I don't even have to really say a lot. They already kind of know. It's good to have somebody like that in your corner. Somebody that I feel like I can have a good time with, but also understand where they're coming from. Build as building together and being able to be positive with them, get them a positive outlook on myself. But as we know, they're negative. Hopefully they'll be able to handle my negative. And
Well,
me
what negative qualities do you possess, Ro? What's the negative qualities that you possess?
Well, I mean, sometimes I do have times where I may not see it in the brightest light of things, and stubbornness. I may have a stubbornness, and I need somebody that's going to be able to be there with me when I may have that stubborn phase. Because I don't want a yes man. I don't want no yes man. I want somebody that's going to give it to me straight. Like, hey, this is how I see it, and we just may have arguments, but I want us to be able to get over those arguments. Get like, okay, we can move on to the next, because laying around in the arguments is going to cause the toxicity, and in that you want to be able to rotate around it.
Hello, Lady Nika.
So yeah,
I get it. I get that, bro. I can understand that too.
Yeah. To all the ladies and gentlemen we haven't spoken to on the panel, good evening, and thank you guys for once again supporting Pizza in her endeavors to get us men up here to talk about things that we would never talk about unless somebody drug it out of us. And I just want to say congratulations, Pizza.
Hey, Mr. Williams, do it matter? I think it's a misconception, and I really hate the fact that society think that men are not supposed to talk about shit that bother them, and talk it at a tone where it's emotional rather than being so hard and shit. I think that's one of the problems that we have as men, is that we don't have a real platform where we can actually open up and speak and let that shit out like it's supposed to be let out, instead of holding shit in, because people think, oh, men ain't supposed to talk like this, or men not supposed to speak like that. No, we men, we people, we human first. We human first. We got emotions. We feel that shit. And I think that's one of the most stereotypical things that's hurting men the most, is what society say men supposed to be and do.
Right, because they feel like women are now supposed to be our slaves, where they have to do all the cooking, the cleaning, the bending backwards for their husband. And I think that it should be a two-way street. Like, my husband do the cooking and cleaning, I'll do the cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. It's like an effort thing to me. It's like you are as one when you two are together. Or if you with your partner, you are as one, and y'all can work that out and compromise on the things y'all need to do. Because on top of that, you got kids too. So you're gonna have to have those compromises.
Yeah, and that's just what.
And then another thing you have to remember too, Noble. If you and your partner don't get along, be willing to separate from her as a man. You don't call her a bitch when you leave. You don't cuss her out. You don't go out in the streets talking about her or anything, because that only makes you as a man look bad, really. I mean, if you were,
just don't go back.
No matter what goes on in life, a man as a real man, if you love that woman at one time, okay, yeah, anybody can fall out of love, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't have enough love left in your heart not to make that person feel or look as if it was all their fault. Because I'll admit on my part, being a young DJ, when I was a DJ, yeah, I did it. I stayed out all night long, didn't come home sometime till the goddamn sun was high noon. But I knew better.
That's why I love you and Miss LaGale's relationship. Y'all understand each other.
We do. And to tell you how it really started, we talked about things. What she liked, what I liked. What she didn't like, what I didn't like. And we didn't let that interfere with us being here on YouTube either, because she's the one that really calmed me down when things were getting bad. She even
Yeah, you
told me,
was a
baby,
pimp in these streets. It's
yeah.
hard out here for a pimp. Mr. Williams was running up on the girl slapper. He was running
No,
up the girl
no, that's
slapper.
not it, people. That's not it. Like I said,
Then Miguel
I've
came
learned
and rocked his
throughout life.
world.
I learned in my early days of living when my voice first changed at 16 that there are women out there that love men with deep voices. And did I take advantage of it? Yes, I did. But I
Lucky.
regret it because I wasn't being fair to those women. You see what I'm saying?
Mr.
Okay.
William, you know you had women breaking your phone, remember?
Oh, that's my baby. That's all right. That was bro. That is something
Y'all
that
messy. Bro, you messy.
yeah.
Look at slapper. Slapper, what the hell is that?
Bro, they didn't break
Hold on,
my
y'all. We
phone.
gotta let the
They
lady on the piano give us
Oh,
her
he took it. He
perspective on it. She missed
On
up
what?
Let him get to that phone, Mr. William.
on the relationship, boo.
On what? Like what
Perspective
I
on
look?
relationships, marriages and stuff, relationships, period. You know, because people be like, women is supposed to be like these servitudes to their husbands, more like slaves and stuff, and bow down. And I see a lot of debates with that. Um, and I just want to know how y'all feel about it because
Oh
to
no,
me,
we have
I'm
to split
married.
the. We gotta split the duties. I don't believe that, and I believe even when raising kids, like they should change diapers, they should do the same things that I do. Maybe I'm spoiled when it comes to that, but no, my husband was
Well,
raised
I'm
to
the
learn
same
how to do
way.
stuff on his own. Like my husband, mom taught him how to do things on his own, so he could keep his own house and cook. He cooked more than I do, probably a lot of times. So, because he enjoys it. So, I don't believe in majority doing it. It's just I believe in doing with what you love and with like what you good at. Everybody not good at
Like
everything.
I feel like that
No,
too.
everybody's not good at everything, and that's true. But like I said, some people say this is not the 50s, but I tell you what, I'm glad that I was born during that era because I did have parents that were together. And there's a lot of people on here that parents aren't together. And I understand that. But I had a family. There was 5 of us kids in that family. And my dad worked and my mom stayed at home. She was a stay-at-home mom. But she taught me as a woman how to clean, how to wash my clothes, how to cook a meal, and even how to stretch curtains. A lot of people don't know about stretching curtains. That goes way back then. And I even sat up there and was doing little things like knitting. And I just did it because number one, I was bored and lived in the country. But I did those things because I realized that if I'm ever to get a woman, I was going to have to
I
show her,
learned how
hey,
to
as a
knit in the
yeah,
program when they sent me to a program because I violated probation, baby. I learned how to knit up and
yeah.
Oh,
But see, I was using a sewing
I
machine with a
violate
pedal on it
probation.
before they had electric sewing machines. Did I learn how to sew? Yes. I even took home ec when I was in high school. That's how what the things that I did because my mom instilled it in me. Cooking is not it's not just a woman's job. A man can do the cooking sometimes. A man can iron clothes or not. Well, they don't iron clothes like they used to, but getting that iron board out and ironing your own shit.
breaking news. If you're in Houston, Texas, they have a first black owned grocery store in Houston, Texas. You guys can
Hmm.
now go to their grocery store and shop at their grocery store. They are the first black owned founder of the Houston's first black owned grocery store. So if you in Houston, please make sure y'all stop by and go support that black business that got a grocery store.
Yes.
That's what I'm
And,
talking about. Now we need to try that
and
down
not
here in
only that,
Florida, all through Florida.
all right.
even in your own neighborhoods, even in your own communities, try to find out if is there a black business somewhere close around where you can go shop. We have a little mom and pop store here in Cape that black people own. I go down there all the time and buy from them. They're not big, but they do have the things that I might want.
But then
And
you
then
know,
too, they make good sandwiches too. So that's another thing.
yes, please make sure y'all
Support
support
black
y'all black
businesses if you
businesses
got them out there.
in your
That's all.
neighborhoods. I always support my black businesses, baby. Everywhere I go over the state of Florida, baby, I always look for me a black businesses or anything. Make sure
Right.
y'all are just as well as y'all going to these white chain restaurants and stores and
Mhm.
businesses. Also think of your own people because they have their own stores and
Always
businesses
try
too.
to
I
find a
will
black
say the
owned
good
business.
news
If
is
necessary,
since we have them, hello, Mr. Williams. Since we
if
have
necessary, go to your
boycotted the Asian
chamber of
business,
commerce and ask them. Don't be afraid to ask them folks.
you must
Now,
can't hear me. Can you hear me? Mr. Williams.
I can hear you
Mr.
now.
Williams. Mr. Williams, I was trying to tell them, Mr. Williams, you just was talking out there. I was telling them to make sure they support hey black owned businesses and stuff in their neighborhood. Ever since we have boycotted the Asian business, despite a few black folks trying to come out here and tell the black folks to get on board and go back shopping at the Asian business, but we told them fuck them too, and we ain't supporting them neither. So it is what it is. But the good
Yeah.
news is many black owned businesses is starting to pick up in revenue. Their business is starting to boom. So that is a good fucking thing that we are giving back and giving back to our own damn community. I love that for us. Let's keep this going. Okay.
All right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to drop down Pizarro. Thank you for having me up, Pizarro. Really appreciate it.
Well, y'all want to say y'all
Hey,
last
hey,
word because as you can see up in time.
yeah, I'm gonna ask him when can I hear that rooster again?
He
When
cooked
he
that
want to be
rooster.
heard, when he
Yeah, I
want to
know
be
he
heard.
did. I know he did. He ain't fooling nobody.
He ain't dead. What you mean? He ain't dead, man. He all
No,
right.
but
He
so
admiring you.
no, but in your future, do you want to be a full farmer? Do you want to just go like?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Not a farmer.
that could be a good. You wouldn't. That's
If
not
I
something you'd be
if
interested
I
in.
do it'll be for my family, just for my family only. I get some land and just get some livestock. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try to, mass produce nothing. I just like make sure the land is kept. Because really, if you look at it, the animals on the farm just help you keep the land. You know what I'm saying? They help till the land. They help keep weeds off, bugs, all types of
Yeah. Well, whatever you do, don't get any goats.
stuff.
Whatever
Huh?
you do, don't become a goat herder.
A goat herder?
Don't. Yeah. You know how funky goats are.
Nah.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
keep
okay. I
that
tell you
trash
what.
down.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
but
ain't
they
know they.
stink.
Oh, I ain't know they smell bad like that.
But
Oh, they
Pizarro,
stink to high heaven.
I'm a crank according to Noble up real soon. I'm trying to wait till I get to 50 subs so I can start going live. But that's when I'm gonna crank that channel up for the friend of me set. Until then,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
do
have to
everything.
drop the yeah, you gotta drop down so they can drop your link to that channel, whatever channel you going live on, so that we can
Yeah,
promote that Noble so that you can go live. I
yeah.
am gonna see when Ghetto gonna go live again, cause just cause he gave us that one live doesn't mean he exempt from going out of live. Okay.
Oh, so
All right, y'all. Thanks for having
Noble's
me
a
up,
friend of me.
people.
He a friend of me. All right, Noble. Oh, he part of the friend of me set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Okay, y'all. Good night.
Well, good night, sweet dog.
All right,
You
good
have a
night,
good one.
y'all. This was a good live. We will be doing this again. I don't know. It ain't gonna be 9-1 no this week. I don't know. But just I'll let y'all know. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay,
All
people.
right,
Night
y'all.
night.
This was fun.
Have a good night.
Good night,
Thank
y'all.
you. I appreciate all y'all coming up and joining me.
No problem.